Alright. I think we're good. Let's see if I can avoid sneezing too much today. Hopefully we'll be alright. But we're gonna go ahead and do some experiments real quick. But yeah, man, I did get to see all of the new mobs. After I finished the video, I did play a little bit and I got to see all the new mobs. Unfortunately, my shadow play was bugged, so I didn't actually get to record it. So that's why we were gonna try and hunt them down today to see if I could get some shorts made, but unfortunately I could not. It was good, MC. What's up, Zag? What is up, Fred? How we doing this morning? Welcome back, boys, again. Make sure to drop a like on the video, or not the video, on the stream, because it does help, for real. It really does help. M7, I don't think so. I need to play some off stream. I definitely will do some while it's, you know, Paul Minister. I'll do a bunch off stream for that, but I really need to actually focus up and learn how to play it before I stream playing it anymore, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Rotor? How's it going, dude? Had to update the game during Fiesta. Oh, yeah? Yo, what's good, Azino? How's it going, bro? It's whatever from YouTube. Yo, welcome to the Twitch. How's it going, dude? Let's see. There we go. And we'll do this. But we are going to do a little bit of F7 beastiary grinding until Diana perks pop up. And then hopefully we'll get some solid RNG during that part of Jerry. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. M7, no choice. I do have a choice, though. I'm trash at it right now. I need to practice it off stream. I don't want to play bad. I don't want to play bad. Ooh, power 6. Okay. Could be better. Could be worse. But we'll take it for now. Do we get something a little bit better? But yeah, once... okay, that's only Scat 5. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But no, that's not too crazy, I don't think. I mean, if I can find it, I'll take it, I guess. But I may not be able to find it. Aha, barely. Barely got it. Scat 5. We'll take it. I don't know, I'll hold on to that, actually. Because we could probably use that on the, okay, I do actually have one saved up. We'll save up 2. Why not? Why not? Alrighty. Yo, what's good? NKJ, how's it going, bro? Hope they do something about Crown of Avarice. The helmet itself doesn't matter. It's the have tactics on it that hurts the most. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they just let you, like, refund it. It is kind of annoying, though. Like, Warden Helmet's so good, but the slowness makes it so frustrating to use. So, I don't know. Maybe they add something that lets you take the slowness off Warden Helmet. Like, that would be really nice. Because if you can take the slowness off of Warden Helmet, I would be 100% behind the Crown of Avarice changes. And if you can, you know, refund the Hab Tactics. But as long as you can refund Hab Tactics and they can do something that lets you remove the slowness, it would be so much nicer. Had a Chimera 3 Rag and a Hypermax Chimera 5 Dayax, and now they're worth half as much. I think somebody was saying they reverted some of the changes for Rag, but I don't know. I don't know. In profile reviews right now, we do free reviews tomorrow, but we are doing $5 reviews for today. So if anybody wants to donate $5, then we'll do a review. But other than that, we're just gonna play like normal, pretty much. Protest to revert those for real. Chimera prices, bro. Hold on, let me pull up the forums real quick, because I did hear some things about some changes being made. Let's see, page 1. Dang, there's 10 pages of replies. Holy. I don't see day 1 changes. Okay, adjusted Ragnarok. Access Ragnarok's ability to now deteriorate over the 10-second period. That's been crossed out. Here, I guess I'll just show it. Ta-da. Following changes to Melee and recent updates will be foregoing this change. Thanks for the feedback. Okay, good. And yeah, I think that's the main thing that got changed. So rag is fine. So don't worry about rag. Don't worry about rag. Chimera prices broke. Chimera's down bad. I believe it. I have haptags on my Warden helmet too. Was going to switch it for Legion a few days ago. Good thing I didn't. Yeah, that is a good thing. Holy. Or are they changing what's happening with crowns? So Crown of Avarice is still going to be really good for damage, but it's only going to be good for damage against mythological mobs. That's the big change. So Crown of Avarice now gives damage specifically against mythological mobs on the alpha. So it's kind of not good for slayers anymore, which is a big rip. But Hab Tactics isn't changing. It's just, you know, I have Hab Tactics on my Crown of Avarice, and Crown of Avarice won't be good for slayers anymore. So it's kind of like, kind of screwed with that, you know? I kind of need that to be, have the option to refund the Hab Tactics at least. Like they did with the Primordial Belt whenever they made it undungeonizable. They need to do the same thing for this, for sure. Sold my second Warden helm with Hab. My main, I can still add Hab if it's better than Legion. Well, thing is, like, unless you're using it for Kudra, it's probably not a bad idea, because Crown of Avarice will 100% be better for Diana event now. I kind of feel like the damage increase that you, like, the increased damage that you take from wearing Crown of Avarice also on Alpha is a little bit overkill. Because that's just, it's a little above and beyond, I feel like. Little bit overkill. I guess I'll keep Prot 6 as well. Got a bunch of Growth 6, Giant Killer 6, Scav, Sharpness. Here's the Prots. I'm going to put the Sharpness there. This over here. Throw a Power 6 in there too, because why not? Alright, that should work. Okay, so got a little bit of stuff today, not too bad. But we're going to go ahead and run some F7s. I should actually be able to max Sniper Beastiary today, is the plan. New Gauntlet going to be best in slot. What do you think? It's 10% of your pet's combat stats. Like, that alone is kind of yikes, I'm not going to lie. It's not bad for, like, defense and stuff, that sort of thing. But I don't think it's really that crazy, honestly. Unless it's, like, dungeonizable, then maybe, but it does give, like, some ferocity and stuff. So it's, like, its base stats aren't that bad either, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It's new best damage helmet. Should still be 9-star Infernal. Like 9-star, yeah, 9-star Infernal Crimson is still the best. But, you know, Warden helmet will be, wait, where's my star mob? Warden helmet is just gonna be like better than Crown of Avarice outside of mythological events, like, period now. So that's the gist. Okay, interesting. That's so goofy. Goofy. They didn't nerf Clover. Yeah, I don't think they nerfed Clover Helm. So that part, like, Magic Find wise, still should be the GOAT. Right? I don't think they nerfed Clover Helm. That wasn't in the patch notes, at least not where I read. That'd be so strange. Think a Bill Crowns will tank in value? Yeah, for sure. Pretty much. It's way easier to get money on your crown now, which granted you can only do it during the Diana event, but it is just going to be in general way easier to do. And again, it's only used for Diana event now, which, I mean, I don't know. It requiring like the Avaricious Chalices, which is something not Diana related. I feel like it doesn't have to be like the way that they've made it, honestly. If they just left Crown of Avarice the way that it was, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. And maybe make a different helmet upgrade of Crown of Greed, so there's 2 helmet upgrades of Crown of Greed that you can do. Like, that wouldn't be too bad. Thing is, Crown of Greed is going to go up in price, most likely. Because Crown of Greed is way rarer now. It's only dropped from mythological or like mythic Griffin pet on alpha, at least at the moment. So and it's a 2% drop from the rarest mob, which has like a 0.3% spawn rate. Like, it's very rare. But just bought mine. I mean, again, it is like the first of many alphas. They said they're going to be testing this for a while. They're going to make a bunch of changes to it, same way they did with Dungeon Breaker. So I imagine, you know, when the first alpha for Dungeon Breaker came out, you know, it was way different than the way it is now. With, you know, like, it was ping based and everything like that, which was really bad. And now, you know, it's client side. They're doing these updates on alpha specifically to get feedback before they make changes. So hopefully that will get adjusted. I do think Crown of Avarice on alpha is not ideal, so some sort of changes would be good. I think having having an upgraded Crown of Greed isn't the worst thing in the world, but it does need to, like, I think having 2 different upgrades wouldn't be the worst thing either. Because Crown of Avarice, again, isn't just from Diana event. It's also, like, Diaz, so. It's good, Lollipop. How's it going, bro? Are people saying their Chimera weapons are going to go down in price? Because Chimera is going to be a bit more likely to drop if you have a Mythic Griffin. So, Legendary Griffin, Chimera has a 1% drop rate from Inquisitors. And then Mythic Griffin, it has a like 1.25%, so it's, you know, like a quarter more likely than it is with Legendary. Not to mention there's a bunch more ways to spawn more Inquisitors now with the tracking stat and all that stuff. So in general, it is going to be easier to get Chimera, so Chimera price is going to go down. That's the gist. What is still alive? There's got to be a fell. Yeah, every time, bro. Every time. Tell me what to do. I don't know what's fun anymore, and Nightbot also hates me. I don't know what's fun for you either, dude. You don't know what's fun for you. I definitely don't know what's fun for you. Just try out different stuff. That's what I would say. Try out different teams. Best way to do it. Yo, GG Sizzy, what in the world? W? I feel like Clover's too expensive for an average player. It's like the last thing you buy, although it makes sense that Warden should be best in slot for Slayer since it follows the Slayer line. Yeah. I mean, they need to give it some buffs, though. Maybe they add level 10 Slayers, and there's like a new recipe for an upgraded Warden Helm with no slowness and some magic find on it. Like, that would be really nice. That would be very, very nice. But we shall see. Got Lunar Client today and a SkyBlock mod pack. Very nice, very nice. Go for this. Boom. Just spending 3 bill on Chimera for my main weapons. Yeah, I mean, I've spent over 2 bill at the very least. I mean, I got it. I just have Chimera 5 and like Chimera 2 at the moment. Actually, I have Chimera 3 on the rag as well. So, yeah, I've probably spent about 3 bill. But I mean, it was always going to go down in price when they announced Mythological V2. Like, there's no way they were going to leave Chimera as rare as it was. It's just not going to happen. I mean, it also just depends on when you bought it for whether it was worth it, you know? Like, if you bought it a while back, you've been using it for like a year, then got good use out of it. My problem is I just made this Chimera 5 Dayblade last week. Or not Dayblade, Rag. No. Claymore. There we go. First try. Chimera 5 Claymore last week. So I've gotten like no use out of it. And I mean, it is going to be a little bit before the update drops. It's going to be like another month. Plus, there will be, I'm sure, plenty of changes made. And we'll have to wait until Diana gets elected. So who knows? We could end up having a whole month until Diana gets elected after the update drops. Are they going to compensate for the loss of Magic Find to other parts of the game, though? I mean, they have said they're going to do like a whole Magic Find rework. So I feel like this is just kind of the prequel to that. You know, where Dayblade is like very important to Magic Finds. And changing that at base is definitely like going to be important for that adjustment in general. Be interesting to see what they do to Chimera with Magic Find rework, but we'll see. But I mean, compensating for the loss of Magic Find and other things. The fact is, they already compensated, and they're just kind of working it back. Like the attribute system alone. Like granted, there was a lot less Magic Find added, or like a lot of Magic Find was removed with attribute system. That is true. If you had like the equipment max and everything like that. But they are adding a new cloak that's gonna have Magic Find on it. Better than David's cloak for Magic Find. And I mean, the attribute, like the pity attribute, honestly, that alone has made it so much easier to drop stuff. Excuse me. Nah, I don't think they really need to do much to like compensate for that, you know? Because really, we've already gotten so much boosts in the last little bit. Said a few months ago they want to make Magic Find more profile-based something rather than switching gear. Yeah. I imagine they're just going to add like a system where it's like whatever your max Magic Find has been, you get that at base. I don't know. Or maybe like, it'd be so strange. I don't know. They're going to have to do something really weird. Because have tactics for Magic Find, Legion for Magic Find, Bobbin Time for Magic Find. And then the new Dayblade, like it gives 20 base Magic Find as well. Like, I don't know. I'm very confused on what they're going to do with that. I have no clue what the game plan is there. Like, I assumed it was going to be like you just put weapons in like a special wardrobe slot for weapons and equipment and armor. And whatever Magic Find you get from those is your base Magic Find that you have like at any given time. But I don't know, man. It's very interesting. I was like 4 build a Chimera price tank. Unfortunate, dude. What is my net worth at? Let's see. Okay, I've lost like 800 mil, so not too bad. I mean, I don't have that many Chimeras, to be honest, so. It was good noob trying to teach myself coding software. Am I cooked? I mean, teaching yourself is always a challenge for sure. It's always nicer to have, you know, a teacher. But I mean, if you're watching YouTube videos, then you're not really fully teaching yourself, you know. At least got that. But I mean, if you're willing to put the effort in for it, it's a good choice, I'd say. Do this. New mob's so bad and goofy, every single drop is double rates now. Like twice as rare. Because I feel like, I mean, just making it so only one specific mob can drop the stuff is kind of crazy on its own. I mean, the thing is, I didn't mention this in the video. I should have. I thought about it and I forgot it before I did. But you can sell it to NPC. Like, you can sell all the drops to NPC. So you don't have to have them in a deleter anymore. It's actually money to get drops. So that alone is going to make Diana make a lot more money. Like, dataless sticks are a mill to NPC. And then you can sell, like, shelmets and other stuff for, like, 200k or something. I don't remember the exact numbers. But that alone is kind of crazy. I don't do carries and I don't do handouts, Richie. Sorry, man. Why is Alpha closed? That's a good question. They didn't have it open for too long, I don't guess. I mean, it's been... What did they open it at? Like 4 o'clock yesterday? 3 o'clock yesterday? So it was not open for very long at all. Less than 24 hours. But I don't know when exactly it closed. But I don't think they're releasing the update or anything for sure. Like, they announced it's going to be like Dungeon Breaker Alpha, where they open it multiple times across a long period. Just so that they can test multiple builds and get actually like a good build with feedback from the community on what we want. But yeah, yoink. Charge do you need for mining? I mean, honestly, if you do just HB, go to hunting box and then filter it down to mining, get these pretty much to hard the mountain XP. There is some for powder that aren't showing in here, which is weird. I don't know why that's going on. Well, what's the ones that give powder, chat? Let's see. Is it just like mithril? Yeah, atomized. That's those ones. So go for the atomized for sure. These guys. Extra mithril powder, extra gemstone, extra glaciite, and then extra strength on those. So that can definitely be a good one. Get 2.5 mythos fragments per hour, and you need 5 to 6 stacks of those to max Diana. Yeah, they need to make those mob drops for sure. Is the issue. Because like the having it just drop from burrows alone is kind of goofy. If they make it like, you know, just as common as, or I don't know, maybe just like a 2% drop from literally any mob, like that alone would increase the rates per hour. Maybe even more than that. Maybe make it like 4 or 5%, something like that. There we go. But it definitely needs either a higher drop rate from treasure or just to be dropped from mobs. But we'll see what they do. Again, it is the first build, so it's not expected to be perfect. But yeah, definitely giving feedback is good for sure. Yoink. Run it back. How close am I to this? That is the question. Let's see. Catacombs. 6 more snipers, ladies and gentlemen. Should max it in the next couple runs. Finally. After ages of trying to make this happen, we're finally going to do it. I can only see the shards I have. If you have enough shards, then you can turn on the advanced mode down here and do that. Or there's also, I made a video on shards. I think the hunting shards video that I made. There's a spreadsheet that you can look up in there. Which that's really how to fuse them for the most part. But I mean, there's also like on the wiki, you can look those up as well. Where's the, there he is. All right. Yoink.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
But yo, fastest with the donut or with the prime sub, appreciated, dude. Let's go, 2-month sub. Let's go, man. Yo, what's good, Reflex? How's it going, bro? But W's in the chat for fastest. Would you like a profile review, sir? Let's go with the prime. Yeah, boys, if you didn't know, you link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you can get a free Twitch sub. Just throwing it out there. Sure, alright. Is your IGN the same as your Twitch? I don't remember, honestly. I'm terrible with memory. YF7, we're just trying to do some beastiary, because I haven't actually had time to really learn mage off stream yet. So I'm going to play a bunch of mage during this next mayor cycle. Off stream is the plan, and hopefully get good, pretty much. And then maybe I'll play some on stream, but right now where's this mob? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is there like a fell in here or something? No? Oh. Hi. Found him. Alrighty, fastest shot underscore. Alright, let me finish this run real quick and then we'll do that. That's 150. I don't have beastiary max for dungeon, so I gotta get back into it. Yeah, it's my fear. We're about to max snipers today at the very least, but yeah, it's gonna take a hot minute. It's gonna take a hot minute. Minimum rex for starting F7 is tank. I mean, main thing, if you have a like legendary baby Eddie and like Kata 26, you'll probably be all right. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very chill class. All right, if anybody wants to screen anywhere on the private island, you can do exclamation IGN. In the meantime, let me pull this up. Let's give fastest a profile review real quick. Fastest shot underscore. Alrighty. What have we here? 332 on a 2-year-old profile, 12.5 bill net worth. Very nice. We got enchanting and alchemy max. That is a lot of enchanting XP. Dang. Excuse me. Combat 56 as well. Got the crown of avarice. 1.8 mil on that. Renowned infernal gear as well with Hab Tactics 4. Very clean. What else we got? We got the final destination. Refrigerate on the helmet. You'll have to see it. Got the storm gear with 2 master stars. Oh no, is that okay? Necron dyed boots. I thought that was chocolate dye. I was about to be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Got the burning aurora as well. Okay. Got fermento gear too. Put bank 5 on the crown at least. Yeah, that could help, but I mean, with alpha yesterday, it won't help for long. But I mean, bank 5 is not that expensive anyways, like 2 coins, right? So won't hurt. Got the jaded armor of Devon. Definitely a good idea to get some more gems on that for sure. But if we're not too focused on mining right now, that's fair. Got 2 chimera levels on the Dayblade, 2 master stars on the hype, 2 on the term as well. Got duplex term, okay. And 3 on the claymore. Alrighty. How's the atmosphere looking? Pretty solid. Got the halberd as well. There's a lot of AOTDs. I assume we've been doing some dragons. I think 5 should also help with Diana B2 with filling up the crown. I think it's only filled up from digging, like the coins you dig up from burrows on alpha. If I remember right. Like you don't actually get coins from mythological mobs. Or like the coins from mythological mobs don't actually like count towards that. So unless bank 5 increases the coins you gain from burrows as well, I don't think it would help. But how much is crown right now? I have no clue. I'm not gonna lie. We'll check in a little bit. 1100 magical power. We've got the G drag with remedies. Okay. Got the blue hedgehog, the Sonic pet. You'll love to see it. Oh, gonna let me actually. Okay, it's not gonna let me click stuff. Cool. Just get AK. How's it going, dude? Okay, that's a lot of pets. So we are missing some. Definitely a good idea to get like at least a Jerry pet. You know, some of these lower level pets, you don't have to level them up too much, but like just having them will increase your pet score so you can get some extra magic finds. So it would definitely be a good idea to do that a little bit. Just grab some of the cheap ones. How we doing skills wise? Got pretty solid powder. Okay. It's not a bad start at the very least. Mithril is way easier to get now, so that'll be good. But I would definitely recommend focusing gemstone before mithril if you do get into the powder grind. We are Kata 37 as well. Alright, we do have our M7 comp, of course, to be able to use that claymore. And 112 F7 runs. Let's see, what floor are we running right now? We got some F5s or M5 comps. So that seems to be our chosen floor, which it does make good money.
As a child,
yo, Deadeye with 32 months. Can we get some W's in the chat, dude? It's what? Over 2.5 years. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's good, Senpai. What's up, Luna? I heard they're making scavenger coins from Diana mobs. Count to crown too. Okay, that could be cool. That could be cool. We'll see, though. We do have decent amount of Slayer levels. Definitely wouldn't be a bad idea to like try and finish off Vampire, because that does give a good chunk of Skywalk XP, plus having the other recipes and stuff is very nice. Does having the mobs in the rift actually increase your combat? I think having the unique ones. I want to say here. Let me just do this. Call Maddox. Oh, we got new dyes. We'll have to check what that is in a minute. But let's see. Yeah, that's only at level 7 or level 6 and level 7, I guess. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, so having your total unique tiers does increase how much combat wisdom you get. So I get 36 combat wisdom from having all the tiers completed. So if you do manage to get a T5 Blood Fiend defeated, then that will help a lot. When did they add that command? Yeah, that's pretty recent. That one was like a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago now, actually. But yeah, it's not too old. But beastiary wise, again, I say this a lot, but definitely a good idea to go for these farming island beastiaries. You're actually like very close to a beastiary milestone. So I would definitely do this. It takes like 2 minutes to get these beastiaries max. You only need 2 milestones, and you'll have the big like million XP milestone. So I would definitely do that. That'll be very worth it. Plus, you can level a pet pretty well with that. But definitely make sure to claim the XP while you're on the Crimson Isle, because that will help get you some XP on your Cougar pet. because it automatically gains XP on Crimson Isle. So if you wait, like you get your beastiary on the barn and then don't claim it until you go to the Crimson Isle, then that would be the best way to do it. But rift wise, we do have 32 Enigma souls, and we have gotten all the time charms. Okay, but yeah, definitely would be a good idea to go back and finish up Vamp Slayer just for that extra wisdom. Will help quite a bit, especially if you do that before you do the beastiary, actually, because that'll give you a little bit more combat XP from that. So that would definitely be a good move. But yeah, man, looking real good. Again, 2-year-old profile. We're not looking too shabby. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go for some of these other fairy souls, but that's not like the biggest deal as long as we got all of our backpack slots, which I think we do at that level. I'm pretty sure you don't need too many fairy souls to actually get that. Maybe. Yeah, we got everything. So you're chilling, dude. Is there any flexes or any questions? Yo, what's up, Nathan? How's it going, bro? What's up, Rotor? Bought the Primordial yesterday and it doesn't work. Do you know why? Or is my luck just cursed? Unfortunately, it's been bugged for like the past 2 weeks. And they haven't fixed it yet. Well, it's probably only been a week, but yeah. So it's really annoying that it has to be doing that during Jerry, because having cocoons during Jerry would definitely be very nice. But yeah, that's dope. How long is the queue for Alpha? Alpha is closed right now. It's kind of goofy, right? Yeah, still closed, unfortunately. We got W profile from Fastest. Again, thank you for the Prime. I've really just been trying to get my Slayers up there. Just wanted to try and start some Blaze soon. Got you. Okay. So we're working on Blaze. Yeah, Blaze level 3. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you definitely got the gear for it. Like Infernal Crimson should definitely be able to handle it. If you absolutely have to, I can't tell if that's Opal or Onyx gems. I guess I could tell by the stats, right? Yeah, it looks like it's Opal, I think. Yeah. So if you need to, you can swap them to or it's Onyx gems. You can swap them to Opal if you need to for the True Defense if you're struggling, but that's usually a good thing to help start out. But now David's Cloak gives a good chunk of True Defense, I think, right? Maybe that's at Mythic. I thought it gave True Defense. Maybe they took that off. But yeah, if you do struggle with True Defense, Opal's definitely a good way to do it. But W, love to see it. Can you 1v1 me on PvP Legacy? I surrender. You win. Celadon is okay. 1 in 5k from killing Bacte. So double rates on Celadon, triple on Fossil Die from the Fossil Excavator, and then double on Midnight Die. Wow. Okay. Ooh, it means update on Tuesday for real. I don't think so. Not quite. Slightly doubt it. Well, let's go. You love to see the Prime subs. Yo, Deadeye, you want a review too? We can do a Deadeye review as well for the resub. Yoink. What XP you still need? That's a good question. It's mainly Beastiary. I got 6 XP from Beastiary and 28 XP from class levels. So today we're focusing Beastiary, which realistically I should max in the next couple runs. I only need a few snipers. I mean, I could probably, let's see. Maybe I can max it in this run if we get good RNG. Yep, there's one. Need 3 more. 3 more sniper kills. So maybe one of these rooms. Start with this one. Doesn't look good, I won't lie. I don't think there's any snipers in this room, so we're just gonna schmove along. Paul J right now, it is, yes. For the next like hour and some, I guess like hour and 15 minutes, yeah. And then there's gonna be a mining fiesta at like 5 a.m. for me, very cool. Does that mean we've had like 4 fiestas? Or is it only 3? That's like 4 fiestas, right? That's kind of crazy. Low-key. That is a lot of fiestas. Hi there, fella. Alright. Guess we don't actually have to like fully clear everything to be fair. Well, I guess we've had bad RNG with snipers this run. It's not looking great. Let's try and find a better lobby here. So Diana in 7 hours? No. Diana in 1 hour, right? I do believe. Because it's Paul, Diana, and then Finnegan's last one, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yoink. Who's fallen and can't get up? This guy. Yay. They shouldn't have revealed Diana V2 so early. I mean, the whole idea is it's a big change and that, like, it's the same as Dungeon Breaker, you know? Like, they're trying to get the right build for it. So, it's kind of fair. I do kind of wish that they, I don't know, they could have maybe, like, hidden the mobs or something and just shown the gear. And then had us fight, like, all the current mobs that we have without showing off the new mobs. You know, that could have been maybe a little bit better, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. You can still avoid spoilers if you're trying to, you know? So, here, let me actually, I'm gonna grab my update video real quick. And we'll do that. Do-do-do-do. Bam, 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 bam. I'll link that. I'll put that in the pinned comment. Boom, boom. Get shareable link. Thank you. All right. Update info. Boom. Pinned. Update info. Bang and pinned. There we go. All right. Cool. Kill, kill, kill. All right. Let's run it back. Run it back. Please. Getting my inventory filled up with garbage again. Fortunate Mindman, Speedy Mindman, a lot of stuff. I have no clue, honestly. This is my Heart of the Mountain tree for Fiesta specifically. I guess I can't remember if this costs mithril powder. I think this is gemstone powder there, and then these. This is what this is my tree. I have all this stuff maxed. What I went for, because they're all useful in some way, shape, or form. Except maybe like the mythic or the mithril. It's one with mithril powder, the one that gives like extra titanium. Like that's not really helpful for me, but I need Picopolis because Picopolis is very helpful. So it was worth it. Worth the sacrifice. Alright. Are there... There are. Like, wait a minute. I think there's snipers in this room. There are. Yo! I didn't realize we were that close. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sniper 15, dude. That's taken way too long. And beastiary milestone 376. It has been months since I got a beastiary level. So that is very, very nice. So that does give us 1 skyblock XP. And we get the 1 extra health right here. And if we go ahead and warp out, then it should show us... Boom, 84% to 522. Currently 115th in the ranking. So we are still moved up since the update the other day, but hopefully we can get a little bit higher on the leaderboard pretty soon. But not bad at all, man. We will take that. We will very gladly take that. Let's run some more though. We still got 5 XP to get from beastiary. Hold on to Crowns of Greed. Honestly, not a bad idea. Yeah. Not a bad idea. Actually, probably wouldn't be a bad idea right now. I don't know. The thing is, it's a risk no matter what you do. Like, no matter what you invest in. Because, again, this is the first of many alphas. Many things are going to change. So, you got to be careful about investing in too much stuff. But if you drop Crowns of Greed and drop stuff today, then it's not a bad idea to like just hold on to it until the update comes out, just in case, you know? So that way you're not really investing, you're just not selling stuff, you know? I don't know, that's how my brain works. Pretty much the same thing as investing realistically, but less risk because you're not putting like your savings into it, you know? How many glossy gems did you get during yesterday's fiesta? I did not play it because I was making the alpha video. I was going to stream it, but alpha opened and I spent an hour and a half waiting in queue instead of doing the fiesta. So it was a bit of a grind. Oh, it's so weird not having to go for snipers now. I can literally just clear any room and just focus on really Crypt Soul Eaters. I feel like are the rarest mob at the moment for me. So that might be the best strat. Hi there, fella. Do need a lot of zombie soldiers as well, though. The zombie soldiers are super tank zombies. I think super tank zombies might be the worst offender. Honestly. That might be the worst version. So let's take a look. Yeah, we need 1.7 thousand Crypt Soul Eaters. We need 8,000 skeleton soldiers. 6,000 super tank zombies. And 4,500 zombie soldiers. The grind is real, man. 'Tis very, very real. 3, 2, 1. Hit that when I switch version, my keybinds reset. Oh yeah, that is very annoying. Yo, what's good, Burr? Yeah, I'm just trying to do some beastiary grinding. I need to play M7 Mage, but I need to learn it off stream because played it a few times on stream. They didn't go terribly, but I'm definitely like not doing most things correctly. So I didn't throw runs, but I definitely didn't play efficiently either. So I need to do some off-stream practice runs where I can fully focus up and not read the chat before I really get into it too much. So I'll play a bunch off-stream while there's Paul perks during the next minister cycle, but I don't do carries, man. Sorry. Thing is, I'd have to get a whole group to carry, and that's like a whole thing that I don't want to deal with. Have a mineshaft mining guide? I think so. Probably kind of out of date now, though. It's really just get a party, mine gems, and stay in the mineshafts most of the time, I would say. It's usually better to do that unless it's like a really bad gem. But oh no, someone in Fred's party got a Necron die. Yikes. Unlucky. Unlucky. Let's see. Do this. Yoink. What else we got? I hope some of the mobs in this room are soul eaters, because I do need a lot of those. 1.7 thousand of them is going to take a little bit. They are, I forgot to mention in the video, they are adding in a couple new talismans as well. There's a talisman for ghosts farming. I should look at the recipe for that because that would be a good investment. But there's also a talisman upgrade in the pest hunter shop to give more bonus pest chance. It gives like 20% more bonus pest chance than the current one. So that's nice. It's good, Jake. Class 150 now, not quite. I still got to do 650 mage runs in M7. But I know for a fact during those 650 runs, I am not maxing these beastiaries. So we're going ahead and putting some effort into some beastiary farming here is the game plan. Doing M7 on 400 ping. This is not going well. Brother, what? What in the world happened to bro's internet? How much pistol powder do you think I'd make without dimensional? I have everything else obtained. Is dimensional... Like, you have the royal, as long as you have like the royal treasure one, like that one helps a lot. Dimensional increases powder from like titanium, right? Like, that's not that big a deal, I don't think. As long as you have the royal equipment, like, that's 60% powder boost just from that. So that will help a ton. Do. Got looked down, it's not letting me in. It's fine for me. I don't know. Go do Diana. Yeah, we'll run some whenever she gets here. Got another hour to wait until then. I don't know. I could go ahead and do some slayers, I suppose. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Not really benefiting from Paul Perks doing this, to be fair. So, could maybe do that. Think Chimera price will go up again? I doubt it.
As a child,
they're going down for a reason. They are a lot easier to get now. Yo, Max with a sub. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. Very, very close. Need to do E-Man. Need to do 700 T3s. That is a lot of T3s. What does alpha close mean? Is it releasing? No, it just means that they're working on something, I presume. I don't know. They closed it pretty quickly. I was going to stream some alpha this morning, but it was closed. So, it's kind of goofy. Kind of goofy. 350 to 400 mil net worth. Planning on investing it all into mining. How much money an hour can I make from it? Are there any better alternatives for investing that money to make more money? I would recommend investing in hunting right now. Hunting makes a lot of money at the moment. And it really doesn't require that much investment. You can honestly make a bunch of money off of shulkers with very little investment. But the main thing to invest in for hunting is the attributes that give hunter fortune or hunting fortune, whatever it's called. I think it's hunting fortune. Because that does increase your rates from hunting quite a bit, but even at like an hour-old profile, you can be making like 10+ mil an hour from shulker hunting, like with no upgrades. So it's like, it's so good. It is very, very good for money, and it doesn't require investment at the moment. The thing about mining is mining requires a ton of investment, and honestly, even at the highest level, it really doesn't make a crazy amount for how much you put into it. So it's definitely still a good thing to go for, just because fiestas make a bunch of money. For me personally, that's the main reason I do it, because fiestas make bank, but outside of fiestas, it's just a lot of effort, really. Diana make good coins off the update? Oh yeah, 100%. Especially if you have a mythic griffin, like dropping the new drops. Like day one Diana, new drops are gonna be a bill plus, I imagine. Like it's gonna be ridiculous how expensive those things are. Remember what items I should stockpile for the Ghost Houseman line? I honestly didn't even look. I forgot to look at it while I was on alpha, so I don't even know what the recipe is. But I would have checked it this morning if it was still open on the world. That was weird. A lot of plasma and a little bit of sorrow. Makes sense. Makes sense. Need E-Man 7. Yeah, E-Man 9 also very nice for this update for sure. 8 stacks of plasma. Good grief. That is a little bit. I might need to invest in some plasma right now, low-key. Might be a good investment. Any fixes to the new watchdog? Not that I'm aware of. Don't know. We'll see what kind of shenanigans go down. It might be just because we're playing on 1.8. I'm curious if there's the same issues in 1.21, you know? It is intended for 1.21 now. I mean, I'm gonna cry. Oh, does it give magic find? I have no idea. If it does, it's probably not a lot, honestly. Maybe like 5 or something. It's usually how talismans go. At the most, it'd be like 5. But, yoink. That is a little bit of plasma. They have decreased the beastiary requirement, though. So you get more magic find against them faster from beastiary. So it was like 100k to max, and now it's like 40k. So that helps a little bit. But yeah, so you get more magic find off the beastiary now. If there's a new tungsten mining method using Dayax, bro, what? There's no shot. Ain't no shot. You'd have to have like 7,000 ping for that swap to even. And it would be gone after Diana update, because now it's only going to copy the stats of the combat stats of your pets instead of just all the stats. So if that is a thing, then that's getting patched ASAP. It gives 3 magic find? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not like a crazy amount. But dang, 8 stacks of plasma is a little bit wild, I won't lie. That is a little bit bonkers, mate. What is the method? I haven't heard of this. This is the first time hearing of it. Max snipers yet? Yep, we just maxed them like 10 minutes ago. Just got it done. So we ain't got to worry about them no mo. Which is nice. But it does mean that I don't really have like anything in particular to look for. Like snipers are set spawns, you know? So I know the second I walk into a room if there's a sniper in there. But now I'm going for soul eaters, zombie soldiers, skeleton soldiers, and super tank zombies. And all of those are just random spawns, I believe. There's not like really any rooms that are like guaranteed to have them spawn at this specific location, you know? So it's kind of just like run in, YOLO, kill everything, hope some of them are something you need, and move on to the next room. That's the gist right now. Hi there, fella. Yoink. Chill. Do. We'll just do this. Bang. Yay. Am I doing solo F7 for beastiary at the moment? How much time do you need to put into the game to get to 522 now? Honestly, probably do it in sub 50. I think. I don't know, actually. I need 650 M7 runs, basically. Because all the XP that I'd get before that would be 8 from mage and 5 from the rest. So 13 total. That's not enough to get me to the next level. So it would have to be, I get all the last XP at the same time, basically. Like my last 20 XP I'm gonna get on like the same run. So, and max level right now is like 522 and 17% to the next level. So I basically have to get all the XP in the game to get it to the next level for me. So ever how long it would take me to do 650 runs on average, doing like, should be like 8 an hour. So let's see, DLC calc, 650 divided by 8. Let's try that again. There we go. So about 81 hours supposedly, but I am taking some time to go for beastiary specifically, so should be less than 100 hours though, realistically, for me to max out the game, which is pretty crazy. And granted, I'm gonna keep putting it off because I don't like dungeons, but I don't know. Mage isn't too bad, honestly. I just gotta learn it. What are they doing to the Ragax? They reverted those changes, so no worries. No worries about that. Maybe Black Cat and Young Dragon could speed this grind up a lot. I could probably, yeah, I mean, I could run Black Cat. That's true. Yoink. But I don't know, it just makes things disorienting now, because I'm just going to start sprinting into walls and doing stuff and not knowing where it is that I'm supposed to go, because that doesn't actually, it's not actually affected by Black Cat. That's just all me. Changed for the scoot. I believe it's like 0.8% from tungsten corpses and 2% from vanguards. but that is based on per drop. So every single drop is a 8%, like a 0.8% or 2% from Vanguards. So if you get 5 drops from Vanguards, it's a 10% chance, you know, that you get one. So that sort of thing. You know what? I think we're done. We got our beastiary for today. That was my goal. Let's do some Diana event. Because then I can, or not Diana event. Let's do some Aatrox. Because then I can actually calculate what it is that I want here. So we go with Relic. We're going to go for Hurtful. And nope. Hold up. Clear that out. We need 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rest goes in here. Yay. Alright, that should be good. Except I have the wrong equipment on. Never mind. Never mind, I do have the right equipment on. Okay, I'm trolling. Should be fine then. Doing 7 with me on 400 ping. That does not sound like fun, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'll pass. Let's warp crypts. So we're just gonna do this until Diana event starts. We'll try and get a party going for that. Maybe get ourselves a Chimera. How much is Chimera going for now? So it was, oh my goodness, it dropped by 30 mil. Dude, I could have saved hundreds of millions on my Claymore right now if I'd have waited a couple weeks. Sheesh. What do you mean I was tank and our party had 16 deaths? Yeah, I think I'll pass. I think I'll hit you with a polite pass right now. Do. Yoink. Hi there, fella. Freeze. Yeah, hopefully they open the alpha up again soon, because I do need to get in there and see if I can find the mobs again. Because I did see the King Minos boss. Dude, that thing is crazy. It's like a king riding a like yellow sheep. So it's just like a king skin riding a yellow sheep. And then he has a hits phase off rip. He starts off with a hits phase. And then when you kill him, he has like the Minotaur like bleed effect, except it's rage. And the longer he lives, the more enraged he gets and the more damage he does. And I got one tapped. I'm not gonna lie. I got one tapped. It was bad, which I mean, again, the Crown of Avarice on alpha does make you take increased damage. So there is that, but like still, bro. This guy's tough. Then there's also the Manticore is the other mythic mob. And he's crazy. He poisons you, and he reduces your healing to 0. I used the hype, and I did not get any health back from it. Like, it's insane, man. Like, straight up 0 healing. 1750 magical power good now? Yeah, max is like 1866 at the moment, so looking pretty solid. What do you think the next update's gonna come, or more specifically Spirit Mask coming into M4 and Diana V2? I don't know about Spirit Mask at this point, because they also there was another update. Oh, what was the other update? Oh yeah, like Crimson, you know, Crimson price nerf, like that was talked about a lot as well, and that's not happened yet. Like there's definitely like a bunch of stuff that we have yet to see in minor updates, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. But Diana V2 I wouldn't expect until like Thanksgiving or something, honestly. I don't know. I don't think we're seeing it before Halloween, at the very least. I imagine it's gonna be on alpha for 3 weeks or so, maybe longer. That's my hopium is saying 3 weeks, but realistically, Dungeon Breaker was out for more than a month, so we'll see. And again, it could just be like a small part of a bigger update as well. Like, Dungeon Breaker was a pretty huge update in and of itself, and then they added that in with Iron Man W's, with Hoppity Pity, and all this other stuff. So it could end up being the same thing for Diana V2, where it's, you know, getting added in with a bigger update. And that bigger update could be Magified revamp, it could be Pet-like revamp, it could be the Lotus Atoll. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we could see get added with it. But who knows, dude? Yoink. Yo, what's good, Clay? Just got home from work, about to get to the grind. Let's go. Yeah, Diana's gonna be here in like 45 minutes, so we're just doing a little bit of Slayers while it's Aatrox, or while it's Paul. It's not Aatrox. It is currently Paul perks. I did a little bit of dungeons. Finally maxed out our sniper bestiary. First SkyBlock XP I've gotten that wasn't from a new update in a hot minute. So that was good. But yeah, actually, we are the... Dang, we're in the top 2,000 people. Only 2,000 people have maxed out this bestiary. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. That is not a lot of people. Benny, I think you underestimate or overestimate how bad I need $5. I think you overestimated me. Welcome back, though. Doo-doo. One Diana I don't miss. Let's go. You love to see it. Yeah, hopefully we can get a little better RNG than last time. I played like an hour last Diana, and I didn't spawn a single Inquisitor. So maybe we get a little bit better rates this time, but we'll have to see. That's going to be on Alpha for a long time or something like that? Yeah, they said, like, they compared it to Dungeon Breaker, where it's going to be on Alpha for a while with bunch of different changes getting added, so they want it to be polished. So I think even though we got this brand new alpha, we're not seeing that update for a while. Hold up, what am I looking at? Bruh, what the heck, Slayer? What in the world? He's got the negative RNG right now. Do 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 do. Yoink. Was Crimson just gonna like be cheaper to upgrade? Only for Infernal and above. So upgrading from like Fiery 10-star to Infernal would be slightly cheaper, and then getting stars on your Infernal would be cheaper. So most people right now stop at like 0-star Infernal because it stops, is like so much diminishing returns after that point. But let's see, come on, dude. Get him. There we go. Do 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 do. But anyways, yoink. Hopefully we can get our hands on. Oh, hi. Scythe Blade, let's go. A lot less Magifying because it's not Aatrox perks for once, but GG. We take those. Easy monies. Oh yeah, I don't think my Scythe Blade sold from yesterday. They went down a bit in price, unfortunately. So that's kind of a rip. So I don't expect that to sell. Probably have to relist that one, but oh well. Yo, let's go Slayer. GG. How many more divines you got left? Yoink. Oh, that was the last one. Nice. Let's go. He's got the max hoppity XP. W's in the chat, dude. Alright, one. Come here, dude. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Do you do Diana on BLC? Yes. Yep. I do everything on BLC, smile. It's going to be interesting to start moving over to 1.21. Hopefully, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to play on Lunar because Bad Lion has some really bad performance issues on 1.21. The main problem with it at the moment. So that is going to be a bit of an adjustment, but We'll see what happens. We shall see. Yoink. Alright. Hopefully they fix cocooning, dude. Cocooning's a big problem right now. Add our own mods with Lunar, but it's a bit buggy. Gotcha. We'll see. We'll see what kind of shenanigans we get up to. Oh, hi. Alright then. Lunar was bad when I tested it. Couldn't find anything. Unlucky, dude. I don't know. I wish they'd just keep updating Badlion, man. Why they gotta just buy it and then let it sit there? The Pega. Why isn't the new tic-tac-toe puzzle room out? Oh, it's not out? For real? I didn't know that. I mean, I was playing Mage, so I have no clue. That is a good question. Did they just revert that? Like they decided not to make that out? Gotta buy the better client to make it worse to make theirs better? Legit, man. That's so goofy. It's so goofy. Alright. Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't know they didn't actually release that. Yoink. It's gonna be so weird with updated Dayblade. I don't know. I'll still get good magic find from it, but it's definitely not gonna be as good as it is for me right now. Which is kind of a rip. Kind of a big rip. Although, with the updated like minus relic, that is gonna be a lot more magic find from G-Drag, to be fair. Cause how much are those right now? Minus relic. It's gonna cost 180 mil plus. It's gonna be like 200 mil for that thing. That's crazy. I mean, it is, again, it's like 17% more magic finds. But still, good grief, man. The Hephaestus relic is not gonna be cheap. At least not on release. They nerfing Dayblade, and how will they? So it is at base only gonna copy combat stats now. It will have 20 base magic finds. So if you don't have a G-Drag, it's getting kind of a boost. But if you do have a G-Drag, then it's gonna have a little bit worse magic finds than normal. Which against mythological mobs, it'll still be really good magic find once you get all the beastiaries max and everything like that. But yeah, just a base for like slayers and stuff. It's gonna be a little bit worse on magic find. Oh, literally like 2 minutes later, there's another one. We will take it. Let's go. Boom, boom. All right, how much was this one? 8.3. Let's do that again. 2 days. Thank you. Yoink. Sadly, the relic on your G-Drag doesn't count. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could remove pet items without them costing anything. You know what's really bad is I have one on my G-Drag, my Jade Drag, and my Black Cat Pet. Which I think removing the one on the Black Cat Pet was going to happen anyways, because the new, what's it called? The new item, the urn or whatever that gives pet luck. Probably put that on the Black Cat Pet. But very interesting. Should be a thing on the next alpha. That would be nice. Yeah, like just swapping pet items without having to lose it would be real nice. Maybe swapping enchants without having to lose them would be nice too, I'm not gonna lie. But oh swell. We'll see what happens. Hi there, fella. Hold up, am I on the right? Yeah, I'm on Magic Find. Okay, just making sure. Yoink. What they do today? So on the alpha, it copies the combat stats of your pet, not magic finds. Basically, it has 20 base magic finds though, so it's just a little bit worse. So the item itself has 20 base magic find. Chimera still copies the stats, like all stats, but Dayblade specifically is only going to copy magic finds, or only going to copy combat stats. Playing Birds yesterday on Silky and magic find enrichments and didn't even notice, bruh. That's kind of wild. I mean, Silky do be hitting a little hard, I'm not gonna lie. I was doing Slayers or something the other day on Silky and I didn't even notice. I think I was doing Diana the other day on Silky and didn't notice. Yo, what's good, Freddy's? Why is Chimera going down? Because they are increasing how much it drops with the Inquisitors from Mythic Griffin. So right now it's a 1% chance from Inks, but with Mythic Griffin it'll be a 1.25% chance. Multiplied by your magic find and all that, of course, you know, so it's gonna be a lot more common. Plus they're making it easier to spawn Inquisitors with all the ways that you can get like the tracking stat to make rare mobs spawn more. So basically it's just gonna be more common, so everybody's kind of preemptively panic selling is the gist. Everybody's panic selling per usual. But yeah, more supply equals cheaper prices. When supply beats the demand, which it's definitely not going to beat the demand, but more supply than there was before at the very least. Hab Tactics is better now for Slayers. I mean, that's been the case, honestly. But if I donate $5 right now, will you review my profile? Yes, sir. Well, who to what now? I'm Confusion. Alpha closed already? Yeah, I was gonna play it this morning, but unfortunately, it was closed. Very sad. Very sad times. A ton of the sheep, but it's still 500 to a bill. I mean, definitely less sheep than Chimera 1 books that have existed, you know. Kill extra T5 revs, they're there. No, if there's anyone else in the lobby doing revs, I just swap because it's slower spawns for me because they just kill all the crypt ghouls. Beam, 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 beam. Yoink. Do. But we'll see what happens, man. Again, it is the first alpha, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff changed. But yeah, Chimera going down, I don't think that's changing, unless they just fully cancel the update, which will not happen. Do. Alright, we got 30 minutes left until Diana gets here. It was weird because I was doing like no damage on alpha as well, so I think that's probably one of the reasons it closed, because there had to be something bugged. Because I know other people were also dealing like half to a third of their damage, which is a problem. So I was using Crown of Avarice, so I'm guessing that was the issue, is Crown of Avarice was bugged to not give the right damage increase. But I don't know. Yeah, my damage is actually horrible. Yeah, it was rough. I was doing like less than 1.5 mil with Claymore. Chimera 5 Claymore doing less than 1.5 mil. Like what? Which granted, I was using Griffin Pet instead of G-Drag because kind of have to, but still kind of goofy. Yo, Groove Jam with a 5. Appreciate it, dude. W's in the chat.
Groove Jam Boy donated $5 through Super Chat. Please review him. New to him and I want Juju RN but I can't get the null voids. Someone carried me to Slayer 5 but I just need tips please.
Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, there's the IGN. Alrighty. I was gonna ask. Here we go. So we have El Groove Jam Boy. There we go. So new to Iron Man. Want Juju right now, but I can't get the null ovoid. Someone carried me to Slayer 5, but I just need tips. Okay. Let's see. We're on a 4-month-old profile, level 83. Okay. Combat 27. I'm gonna be honest. We need to do some other stuff first. We're not quite ready for Juju. We're gonna need more magical power and more combat levels to be able to handle everything. That's what I would say. Like, Juju is a very good item, but we definitely got to make some progress in other things first. Would be number one. So, let's see. What we got. A little bit of Shadow Assassin, some Zombie Knight stuff. Not too shabby. What's our weapon? We have a Shadow Fury already? Okay, that's really nice. That is very, very nice. Okay. So, honestly, I would recommend... Dang, we've done a lot of dungeons. Okay, we got to take a break. And we got to do some Slayers. 100%. Hard to get magical power. Any accessories I should get? Main thing is if you just go into your SkyBlock menu and then go to SkyBlock leveling and SkyBlock guide, then just go to starter, make sure you got all these accessories, then go to the next one, make sure you get all these, and then the next one after that, and just keep doing that pretty much for accessories. But Slayers wise, honestly, I would just grind all these up to at least level 7. It's crazy that you got E-Man 5 before getting these to level 6, though. No Auto Slayer is wild, I'm not gonna lie. Auto Slayer helps so much. So having all these at level 6 gives you Auto Slayer, so you don't have to call Maddox every time you're trying to spawn in a boss, which is a really big deal. Really big deal. Found a carry, yeah, but still, having to call Maddox every time is still a little bit wild. So that definitely helps. So I would definitely, first off, get them all up to 6, and then focus revs for a while. If you can get revs up to level 8, that gives you 50% like base health regen, which will definitely help a lot with survivability against Enderman. But the main thing with Slayers is they give a ton of combat XP, so that's going to help you get your combat levels up. Every combat level is 4% more damage and more crit chance, so it's going to help a lot. When do I start Rift? I would wait until probably after Jerry, just because right now on Iron Man especially, you want to be grinding stuff in the main world so that you can get Jerry boxes and get access to the Jerry talismans and that sort of thing. 'Cause you need a ton of those to get the legendary. So I would definitely wait until after Jerry at the very least, but during the next Mega Cycle, you can do it. Website you're using for your class 50 runs? Yeah, that's Adjectives. So if you do Adjectives, boom, and then turn this on, and see exactly how much you got. So, you know, or M7, have the expert ring, got Hecatomb 10, scarf accessory, etc., all that stuff. But yeah. Yo, nice Alex, GG. Got all redstone collections. Which other minions do I use? Okay. Honestly, first off, I would just get more slots. So just try and level stuff. We're getting Foxy soon, right? But is it Foxy, right? I think it's Foxy. That's coming up next. Yeah, 4 perk Foxy. So if it was Aatrox, or if it was Diaz, I mean, you could buy a lot of these materials and get these minions leveled up quickly. But I would definitely focus on crafting more minions. Try and get as many minions to like at least level 4 if you can. You know, even just level 2 would be better than what we got right now. But collections wise, I mean, it's really just picking ones that have talismans. So honestly, like chicken minions would be good, because there's feather talisman and chicken talisman, or I don't think there's a chicken talisman, but there's at least feather talisman. If you already have that though, that's kind of crazy, which I actually do have a chicken minion level 7, so that's fine. There's a talisman and mushroom collection, the night charm, so you could go for that one. There's talisman and pig collection as well, and pork chop collection or whatever. The piggy bank. I don't think there's one in potatoes. There's one in sugarcane as well. So you could go for like pig, go for sugarcane. I think that's the main ones. It's not a bad idea to go for gravel as well. Just because you'll need a bunch of flint in the future for tarantula minions, or for tarantula XP and things, that sort of thing. Also string, you'll need a lot of string as well, so going for gravel and spider minions isn't a bad idea. I think that's the main ones, I would say, for the moment. But yeah. Anything you can do for mining? Okay, so mining wise, we do have a ruby drill right now. I would say, what Heart of the Mountain level are you at the moment? Generally, I recommend getting the Heart of the Mountain 7 first, then do your gemstone powder grind, get up to like 20 mil gemstone if you can. 4 right now? Okay, so just focus on getting up to Heart of the Mountain 7 first, and then focus on the gemstone powder. After you're done with gemstone powder, you can do mithril powder. Once you're done with mithril powder, you can go for Heart of the Mountain 10 and glacial tunnels. What drill next? I mean, you can honestly keep upgrading. The ruby drill is fine. But I would also be saving materials because titanium drill is the drill that makes money. So that's going to be the big one. But ruby drill is very good for powder grinding because it does give the extra gemstone powder right here. Mithril drill is good for mithril powder. So, you know, ideally you have all 3 of those types of drills. But definitely, like, I would prioritize saving up for the titanium drill because, again, that's the one you're going to use for the longest time. Once you're done with powder, you won't use this drill again. So focus on titanium drill, but if you also have the materials for upgrading your ruby drill, then you can do that as well. Can my drill slower than jungle pick on like hardstone? I don't know, hold up. Yoink. You can use jungle pickaxe still, like, to mine stuff, because it gives 330 mining speed, so that would be the main reason. So this drill, you can see it's only giving 150 mining speed, whereas jungle pick at base gives 330. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to, you know, actually use the jungle pickaxe to break blocks and stuff. But then whenever you open the chest, make sure you open the chest while holding the ruby drill. So that would be the main thing. But ruby drill does give extra speed when mining gemstone blocks. So that's where the ruby drill is good. Ruby drill is only good for mining gemstones if you're going to mine something. So that's why I use ruby drill actually for breaking gemstone blocks, but against, you know, the regular hardstone, jungle pick will be better. How much magic power do I need to go back to dungeons for F7? I mean, again, it's mainly going to be your combat level. I would fully focus getting like up to combat 40 if you can. It sounds like a lot, it is a lot, but that will help you a ton with your damage against void glooms. So you go for that, and then go for maybe like 500 magical power, something like that. Like, you don't need a ton of that. But best method for combat is Slayers. That's the main thing. Do your Slayers, and that'll get you a bunch of combat XP. Yeah, revs are very good. So I would say at least go for zombie level 8 and then get these other ones up to 7. And then if you still need more XP after that, you can go for zombie level 9. But also, yo, yes, I got you, Deadeye. Appreciate the 10 W's in the chat for Deadeye.
Forming donated $10 through Super Chat. Can I get a profile review after his?
I got you, dude. Let's go, let's go. Get them all to 7. Yeah, that's definitely the main strats. But yeah, magic power, I'd say get up to about 500-ish. And the main thing for void glooms is you'll need final destination armor. So focus on getting final destination before Juju if you don't have final destination yet, because you will need that to handle T4s. And Juju doesn't actually help with fighting the boss that much. Like, you can use it for hits phase, but that's only with duplex, and you're not going to have that on Iron Man, so. Do I really need final destination? I can craft it right now before Juju? Yeah. Yeah, you need it. Like, Juju doesn't help you get more null voids, but you have to have the final destination to be able to actually tank the boss and handle T4s. Like, this gear that you have right now, you can maybe do T2s by yourself. Maybe. But you will not be able to handle T3 and above without final destination. Yo, what's good, Kalith? There anything good to say for Diana V2? Plasma. Honestly, there's a new talisman line with Sorrows and Plasma, so going for Plasma is not a bad idea. But your chance can kill T2 with that gear? Yeah, I mean, without a Reaper Mask, it's probably not gonna happen. And yeah, we don't actually have a katana either, so definitely make sure to make a katana as well. So final destination and a katana, and then just go and kill like 9k health Enderman. so that you can get like at least an epic Enderman pet. A legendary would be great, but at least an epic Enderman pet, and be leveling the Enderman pet as well, because Enderman pet gives 30% combat reduction against, or not combat reduction, 30% damage reduction against end mobs, so they don't hit you as hard. That helps a lot. I don't know why I got so much Enderman, it's not dropping. Yeah, the legendary ones and epic and those only drop from the 9,000 health ones. So make sure you're killing those ones. But how many kills we got? Let me see. Do. Dang, we got 6K. That is unlucky. That is very unlucky. Just got overgrown grass. Let's go web. GG. But yeah, 6K pet, 6K kills without the pet is kind of crazy. I won't lie. That's a little bit wild. But yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything. Again, make sure to be doing your experiments every day as well. That's a very big deal for extra mage damage and stuff. But anything else or not? I think that's the main things for right now. I mean, again, that is again if you're fully focusing combat. Like, it's not a bad idea to, you know, go and do some foraging here and there, some farming. Like, foraging gives you strength. Farming is going to give you, you know, more health to be able to handle more stuff. Mining gives you defense to be able to handle more stuff. So it's not a bad idea to progress these other areas of the game before coming back to mining, because that is going to make it easier, or before coming back to combat, because that is going to make it easier to handle those things. When do I get alchemy? I would get... First off, Tarantula level 8 gives you 50% more alchemy XP, so get Tarantula level 8 first, and then wait until Derpy gets elected. So there's not a big rush around that. Like, Derpy gets elected in like 2-3 months. It's gonna be a while till that happens, so no hurry on that. But yeah, man, we're on a good start right now. We've definitely rushed combat, which can work out, but we gotta slow it down just a little bit. Do I get Necron or the Mage setup? I mean, if we're going for Juju, then you're gonna want Necron for dungeons. So, unless you decide to go for like Glacial Scythe or something, which would be a whole nother ball game and require like a ton of ice minions and other stuff, and it's just a pain, I would say go for Necron first, for sure. But yeah. If I get Juju, do I still use Birds or Archer? You can do either. You can honestly play like healer or tank too with Juju. Like that's gonna be your main weapon for the others. Probably don't play Archer in F7 just because you may find parties where somebody's got a Terminator. So whoever has a Terminator in the party is generally gonna play Archer, and so getting used to playing a different class is usually just gonna be better. So yeah, just stay Birds. Yeah, that's probably the best strat. But appreciate the dono, man. Let's go. W's in the chat for Groove. Let's see what we got from Deadeye as well. So Deadeye is coming back after quite a long break, right? When's the last time we consistently played, Deadeye? Thanks for this. Thank you for the dono, man. Appreciate it, dude. W-mans. But yeah, Deadeye is level 454 on a 4-year-old profile. Got all skills max except for foraging. About 6 months ago, that stopped playing consistent. Okay, so we've been coming back after like a 6-month break, so we definitely got some progress to make foraging wise. Could definitely get some fairy souls for sure. We got 40 bill net worth almost though, so we're chilling on that. Got the Warden dyed gear up in here, very nice. Excuse me. Got the panda skin on the spirit mask as well. Dang, Sentinel Warden helmet skin. Got the corrupt wither goggles skin. Got the mineral royal skin. I forgot that was a thing, honestly. And then we've got the gemstone Devon helmet skin. That is such a nice skin, though. I like that one. Got the gold hunter gear as well. We do have 2 Terminators. Honestly, dang, wait, these are both co-op soulbound. What happened? What happened? That's kind of what went on here. One of them's buddies. Okay, I got you. Yeah, because I was going to say, like, nowadays you don't really need 2 Terminators. But having them both co-op soulbound is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Got 2 hypes as well. Oh, yeah, there's the Estrella. And there's the hype. All right, then. Fair enough. Also got the Claymore up in here. Got an Atom Split. That is a nice ice spray. That is a very nice ice spray. Legendary ice spray is clean. Got the Pyro Chaos and the Halberd. Check out the Estrella. Is that rough gemstones on that thing? Why we got level 1 enchants and rough gemstones? What the crud am I looking at, dude? I'm surprised we got Wither Impact instead of just Wither Shield, I'm not gonna lie. What do heck, man? What do heck? Troll for real, dude. 1750 magical power. Very nice. We are missing 3 enrichments. On strength? What are we playing with enrichments on strength? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that for, like, Mushroom Cow? Was that the reason we had that, I imagine? Strength was for E-Man. Haven't changed it? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, generally for dungeons you want, or for term, you want crit chance. And then anything else it's magic find or sea creature chance, I guess, but is another option. Oh, nah, we got the black cat girl skin. That's crazy. It's more crit than strength. Interesting. Yeah, I guess if you're using G-Drag, I could see that, but... Inviting people from stream to do Diana. I'll invite mainly from guild, and if we don't get a full party from guild, then I'll invite people from stream, yeah. Got the copper mithril golem pet. Dang, look at all these skins, bro. That's an ender dragon. Is that a plushie, I guess? It's an elephant. I don't even know what half these skins are, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, you think the upgraded griffin like has special skins for the new mobs? It's got to, right? That would be cool. But let's see how we're looking skills wise. We do have 11 mil gemstone, 10 mil mithril. So definitely could go for more gemstone, but the mithril's looking real nice. And glaciite powder is just like, it's a whole thing. Just kind of get that passively, to be fair. How's Dugan's looking? Cat of 50, not too shabby. We got 680 M7 comps and 576 F7 comps. That's almost the same amount. I have 578 F7 comps. We got like the same amount of runs. That's crazy. Slayer's looking pretty good. We do have our T5 Riftstalker comp. Again, I definitely would recommend going for E-Man 9 before this Diana V2 comes out, for sure. That would definitely help. How's minions looking? We got 31 minion slots. Yeah, looking real nice there. How's bestiary? We got the Farming Island bestiary max. Let's go. Almost 300 bestiary levels. Very nice, very nice. E-Man 9 for sure, for sure, for sure. We are missing some collections. So Umber, Tungsten would take a little bit to max, but it's not a bad idea to do it. That'll also help with your glaciite powder. What else? Haven't maxed some of the Rift collections and a couple of the boss collections. So, I mean, M4 and M2 make bank right now. M2 especially. So if you wanted to go for this boss collection, right now is a great time to go for that. But I mean, that's only if you're really going for the Skyblock XP and stuff. Yo, what's good, Reaper? Yo, what's good, McGoofy? And Loris and Jaden. What's up, what's up? We got 14k barb rep as well. You could swap to mage. Since you've already got some mage XP. Don't have to do the whole quests. So I would just go ahead and swap to mage, because now you don't lose XP in one, or rep in one faction for getting rep in the other faction. So you can just swap those without having to worry about it now. Change happened after I quit. Yeah, so you should just be able to like go to the mage faction board and swap factions there, or talk to Ellie or something. We are missing a few Enigma souls and some McGrubber's burgers, but that's kind of if you want to go for it, but if not, it's alright. Definitely get the, I don't know if you got the Wither Essence shop perks yesterday, but definitely go for those that got added. Definitely a big deal there. But other than that, dude, we're kind of cooking. Haven't eaten our Reaper peppers. That's all good. Got them all. Okay, cool. Depending on Diana V2, I think Crown of Avarice change kind of hurts me a little bit. They reverted the rag change, so that's fine. But yeah, that's the main thing. Crown of Avarice hurts, but everything else is good. Everything else is great. But yeah, we're doing paid reviews today. Tomorrow we should be doing free reviews. In the afternoon is the plan. That is the plan. Do. Investing in Sorrow. Yep, Sorrow and Plasma. It's best to sell or hold on to my chimeras. It's a good question. I wouldn't sell them right now. Maybe wait like a week and it'll probably calm down. Everyone's panic selling at the moment. But they will go down in price after the update drops. But the update's not dropping for like another couple weeks at the very least, so. Can you check Jungle Heart price? Brother, what? Ain't no way. I'm the search bot now. That's crazy. Are they on Bazaar? There you go. 92K. Because they sell to NPC now, so. Alright, appreciate you, Loris. Have a good one, dude. Good luck on the exams. But yeah, Plasma and Sorrow are good to invest in right now. But yeah, Deadeye, we looking good? Anything I missed? Or any flexes or questions? I think he's cooking. Stay hydrated, fellas. Doot. How to get access to Discord? There's a verify channel. If you're talking about my Discord, there's a verify channel. You go in there and type /verify, and then you'll might get messaged by the bot. It depends. But that's how you do that. All right, I think we're good. Thanks so much. Thank you, Dead. I appreciate it, man. W's in the chat. Easier way to get Kudra Relic, like a Discord or something, because from what I know, it's a group effort. Yeah, there's I think in Hunter's Discord, actually. It's in that's like Pigacle's Discord that he was in for the for like a lot of the hunts and stuff. I think they have a Kudra section in there to get the extra stuff. Oh, hi there, fella. Search bot, please. Can you show me the glossy gemstone price? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. All right. There you go. 1.5 mil. Ta-da. Yoink. Bam, 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 bam. Hooked. What we got? Give me something good. Boom. Trash. Typical. Rondo Station Armor, do I need Soul Flow? Yes. For the ability on that to work, you do. So yeah, that'll be a whole grind. Always forget about that for Iron Man. Oh wait, I'm not in a private lobby, bro. Thought I was in a private lobby. What's going on here? Try that again. How are they, Emil? How's what, Emil? Who to what now? Like you with the 4 Warden Hearts, except I dropped 3 cores. Let's go. Y'all love to see it. 10k kills good enough on Final Destination, or do I need 25k? It depends on the person. If you've got like pretty high defense from like mining and other stuff, then you might be okay, but if I would just test it out, try a boss with it. If it doesn't work out, then just grind more kills, pretty much. Yup, Diana in 8 minutes. Let's see. Anyone for Diana? Boom, 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 boom. Top Giant Sword on 150? That's pretty nice. Very nice. Normally they're like 8. Brother, when's the last time you looked at glossy prices, man? They ain't been 8 since like release. They were that much for like, I don't know, a couple months after that update dropped. They've been less than 2 mil for like the last 8 months or something. Nonny. Yoink. Doo-doo. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Nice. How do I reset Diana Profit Tracker? I have no idea, bro. I use Badline. Excuse me. Yeah. How does the new spade progression work? Is it just recipes with feathers and claws? I forgot to check. There was so much stuff to check. I didn't look at the recipes, but yeah, it is a recipe of some sort. Can I join Diana? As long as you got a legendary griffin, yeah, that's the only rec. Boom, 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 boom. Yoink. Yo, Deadeye, you trying to play? Do. Are you cool? Boom, boom. Thank you, Vance. Why is Avarice good for Slayers right now? Because it gives Magic Find and good damage and 200 speed, or 400 speed, I mean. Whereas Warden Helmet gives good damage but speed reduction. So it's kind of annoying with the 400 speed. I'll leave in 5 minutes. Oh, okay, got you, did I? Comprendo. Why revs? Because I want to drop a matcha die. Pretty much. Do I need Soul Flow engine? Because it's quite expensive, but I don't know. Yeah, you gotta have Soul Flow. For sure. Tis very important. Goes good. Regen, how you doing, bro? Yoink. Yeah, I mean, E-Man's just, it's difficult to get into, for sure. So I can't use the armor without it. It won't really help, no. Like, I mean, it'll give you the defense, but if I can spell, like, you're not gonna get the 30 bonus strength, the 20 bonus attack speed, and the double damage against Enderman, and like 2 extra hits against Enderman. Like, it's a really big difference. Like, you'll be able to survive against them with just Final Destination, but you're not going to be able to kill them that well without the Soul Flow. So, going for Diana sounds good. Boom. Not online. Or did I spell it wrong? SMA. Got a stream schedule? Sorta. It changes depending on what's going on that week. Like, normally I would stream on Wednesdays, but I didn't stream this Wednesday because there were good Jerry perks on Thursday. So I wanted to stream Thursday instead of Wednesday, etc. Blah, blah, blah. But anyways. Generally, I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings. Like, all of those in the mornings. And then I'll stream on Saturday afternoons. Usually. Can you party me for Diana? Not after that message of like, when you tried to get me to party you the first time. It's crazy. Think Bubba can tank his Kata 42 with 9-star gold ore. Do we have a spirit mask? Alright, have a good one, Dad. I appreciate you, dude. Do. Yeah, I mean, you can, like, while you're getting the kills on the Final Destination, you could just grind out, like, you know, T2 bosses and be at least getting some spheres, you know? Yeah, what's your IGN, Noah? Yeah, sorry, Noah, I'm so bad. I need to read the Twitch chat. I'm so bad about that. I'm out here trolling. Let's see. Okay. Yoink. Nice. Do. There we go. What if he gets one? He has a spirit mask. I think it's possible. I think it can be done. It won't be like super consistent, I doubt, but. All right, chat, we need some more Diana players. We're getting Fred in here as well, and Reaper. So we're gonna need 2 more. What gear for for F7 Mage? Usually people are gonna want somebody with a hype. Most of the time. And like storm armor. So you definitely need storm armor. But like if it's for first comp, you can use like Shadow Assassin or something. Or Wise Dragon, I mean. Probably be better. But generally storm armor after first comp, and then a hype would be preferred. There's good curse. How's it going, dude? Are we taking E-Man 9? No. Alright, let's see. What's your IGN, Grim? There's Fred. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we're dripped out. We got the drip. Cool. Yoink. Going good. Almost done with Mithril Powder. Hey, let's go. Yeah, Mithril Powder's so much easier now. So nice. Yoink. Third slot. Yeah, we can get TNT in. Yoink. Do. I think we're gonna be full now, Regent, if Reaper's getting on. Is he on yet? He is. Here we go. Reaper. Here we go. I'm on. Okay, cool. Alright, I think. Let's see. We got. Yeah, we're full now. Alright, there is a level 58 in the lobby, but that's all good. Alright, it is Diana now. So we're just gonna get rid of this. The wrong button. Please work with me. Alright, we're gonna put these in here. We got this. I also need this. And where's the other thing? This. Boom. I mean, I guess I could keep Claymore here. Alright, cool. I'll start stream, but I don't know how people would react. I mean, what do you mean how people would react? Like, you're streaming, how dare you? Like, what do you think people are gonna do? Heck W. Do. I have pretty serious Tourette's. What's her name? That's a big streamer with Tourette's. Anita, right? I mean, you can it's definitely doable. But, oh. Got beacon, yeah. I do. Let me change my pet rules real quick. Yoink. Swap to this. Boom. Alright. Verbal and physical. I mean, maybe I don't know exactly what that's like at all in any sense, but depending on what like physical ticks you have, you might just, you know, maybe no face cam to start with at least, but can you know, just put like a notice on screen or in the pinned comment or something, so people like understand what's going on, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's, you can definitely still stream with that for sure. It's definitely doable. Doing burrows for like 30 minutes. Didn't know you had to use legendary, so I was using uncommon. Who's killer? I guess it doesn't matter as long as you got looting 5. Like, there's no no cocooning. Just so goofy. Let me fix this up. I don't have a face cam. They're just gonna think I'm constantly joking because they can't see. All right. Well, I mean, again, I have no clue. I'm not really like. I'm not really the knowledge. I'm not knowledgeable on this at all. Like, you know what ticks you have. You know, like, what you'll need to do. I feel like better than I would. To be you kill. I don't want to. I don't know how to do the ferocity kills. I don't have like a good set to do it. I don't feel like. Oh, TNT already got one. That was quick. All right. Up to this. Guess I'll equip my Griffin. Yoink. Nothing unfortunate. I guess I could. I don't know. Do I like? Do I have to? I don't know how to do the ferocity and the combo and all that jazz. I'd rather not. It's best dungeon armor. I mean, depends on your class. It's either Necron or Storm, though. Or I guess Goldor. You really need it, but usually, even as tank, it's better to run Necron if you can. Best Rift money right now? I have no idea, man. I do not know. It changes every other day. But usually it's going for Rift Prism with Timeite at the, like, but that one takes a long time. So other than that, I don't know. Diana perks, yes sir. Anything new in Spook this year? Shouldn't be anything new, no. Oh yeah, how many Carnival tickets do I have? So I kind of have to... Okay, yeah, we're vibing. We're vibing. I'm gonna have to throw so many of those at the Foxy event this year. Make sure we have enough to be able to get the Diana perks when those come out. They should go ahead and add those, honestly. I don't know. Or at least make it when Diana shows up that we can buy those perks. Would be nice. I don't know. Maybe not. Time YouTuber says the best money just dips because everybody does it. Yeah, pretty much. That is how that tends to go. Yoink. Sub goals outdated. That is factual. I've been doing profile reviews anyways. So it's like boom, boom. 30K for, I don't know. We'll say red name. Yay. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's do the fruit one. If you have a bunch of tickets, so much easier. Just not as fast. Yeah. Did you not say you were going to do a dragon stream? That was before we had an update and I spent all my money. And then we were getting another update and I don't have enough money saved for it. Smile. All right, have a good one. McGoofy, have a good one, bro. Let's see, we're going over here. Thank you, gamer. Appreciate it, dude. Hype indeed. How'd you get 600 tickets? From farming contests. Pretty much. Farming contests give a bunch, and I got a bunch of them saved up while I was doing crop milestones. So it all kind of worked out. Yeah, I've still got G Drag Bank, but I'm not spending that on anything ever. Smile is the plan. What updates? So they had Dungeon Breaker came out on Wednesday. And then yesterday they got the Diana V2 alpha up. So I got to save up for that. I'm going to be spending a lot of money on that for sure. So saving up money for that part. Because I spent it a bunch. I think I spent like 200 mil yesterday. Getting all the new XP and stuff. So it is a bit. Is alpha open again? Yo. Nope. It is not. Mercs. Party full? Yes, it is. Coast level 522. Almost. We got 16 XP to go. Lobby open. There's nobody threatening. It's fine. It's fine.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yoink. But yo, Faz with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. Getting close. Thought you were on alpha for a sec. Yeah, would have been nice. Would have been nice. I do got to check some extra things in there. For sure. I was going to stream it this morning, trying to get the King Minos. Which, again, I did get to see him in the Manticore. They are tough, bro. Minos has like a hits phase, and then he gets enraged. And like the longer he's alive, the more damage he does. Out here getting one taps, good times. And the Manticore has 100% anti-healing. So he does like a charge up attack. If you get hit by it, you get poisoned and you can't heal. It's good times. So the meta, if you're the spawner, is run away. Let everyone else do all the damage. Pray you don't die. I'll be open. Yeah, there's nobody good in here though, so it's fine. We'll wait a moment. We should be fine. Yeet. What do we have left for XP? We've got 28 XP left from class average 50. So I've got 4 classes at level 49 and 1 at level 47, which is of course mage. So I got to get all those done. Okay, yeah, there's somebody in the lobby now. We'll swap. And then I got 5 XP to get from beastiary. So that is the grind. We have a total of 33 XP left in the whole game. Still dreaming about one Chimera book. For real, for real. Do. Transfer everyone to your island first. Okay. Gotcha. Yoink. Luck is so bad, unfortunate. Unfortunate, man. What beastiary? We got 2 levels to get from super tank zombies. I got 1 level from Crypt Soul Eaters, zombie soldiers, and skeleton soldiers. Yoink. What has happened to TNT? Boom. He's back. Yay. Alright. But Fred, do you know how to do combo kills and stuff? Because I'm not that sweaty. I'm gonna be real. Nope. Cool. Pain. Alright, I guess I'll just roll with it then. We'll just roll with it. Do. And kill yours? Okay, yeah, that would be nice. That would be ideal. Go over here. Smack. Has anyone maxed everything before? Oh, yeah. Plenty of people have. Plenty. There's probably like at least 20 people that are maxed right now. Even after we just got an update. It's all about time put in, pretty much. And the discipline to do the things that you don't like to do, pretty much. Which I do not have when it comes to maging. Or when it comes to M7. At least for a while there I didn't. It's not too bad right now. It's just, I don't want to do it while Jerry's here. To be honest. Just because we're going to have Paul perks next week. I can learn it then. I'm already playing a ton as is while Jerry's here, so. I've been turned into a chicken. Feels bad, mans. But yeah, it has definitely been maxed numerous times. I'm curious. Actually, let's check. How many people y'all think have maxed the game right now? Who's on max XP? Let's see. Leaderboard 17. Let's see. Skyblock level. All right. There are currently, wait for it. Oh my. 34 people have maxed it out. So double that number. 34 people have maxed out the game. Where you're looking in the bot commands channel on my Discord. But yeah, it's kinda wild. And that's only the ones that have like their API and stuff turned on. So there's probably more that like don't have themselves with API on and stuff. But odds are, if that's the case, then they're either, I don't know, they could be doing some investing in flips and stuff, but more likely they're cheaters of some way, shape, or form. But who knows? So 34-ish legit. But yeah. Oh, that's the wrong button. Hi. Sorry. There we go. My fault. Do. But yeah. So we're currently on the leaderboard. I'm 117th at the moment. So we definitely got some XP gaining to do. I was 106th yesterday, but people started catching up. I'll drop a chimera in 5 minutes. Trust, I can't kill an ink. I mean, all you gotta do is go to like hub 1 or 2. And if you spawn one, just tell people where it's at. And then somebody with a hype will come and nuke it for you. That's all you gotta do. Or like hub 1, 2, or 3, and then try and do it that way. Bam, bam, bam. Next. Do. We could do a hectic Diana stream. I just go to one of the hub lobbies and we just try and get everybody in there and just spawn inks left and right. Be the strats. Just whoever gets there to kill it in time gets the kill. That's how it goes in those big lobbies. Whoever's faster to warp over gets the kills. And if you're too slow, you don't get even any loot share. It is a little bit crazy. Bro, if that had been an ink, I spawned an ink in the basement, that'd be kind of wild. Legion buff would go crazy. That is true. That is true. Legion buff would be kind of wild. Did that once. I've done a few times where I went in like hub 2. But yeah, it was very, very hectic. If I was only going to play for like 20 minutes, then I would do that instead of getting a whole lobby. All right, we got an ink. All right, let's hit him with a wardrobe swap. Go back to Griffin. Alrighty. Next. Crash your internet to give yourself crazy RNG again. Is that how it works? I don't think I'm that desperate. Not quite. Next time, trust. Think on my ink. The next ink that I spawn, maybe we get one, but it's very difficult to loot share Chimera. It's literally 10 times as rare as dropping it from your own. So, 5 in your lobby, you get back-to-back Chimeras. Is that how it works? Interesting. Do. Yeah, man, I'm hyped for Diana V2. That's gonna be great. I'm very excited for that. Alright, let's see if I can get over here in time. Please. Sir, stop resisting. He has been cooked. And we got nothing. Feels bad, mans. Feels very bad, mans. Oh well. We move on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's do this. I can actually do that. There we go. Favorite song that you've made? I like If Only. I think that's my favorites. Like that one and Try are my top 2 most of the time. Which, I mean, they're the most recent ones that I've written, so kind of makes sense. But those are my top 2. Estrella, yeah. I don't really use hype for damage that much, except in Master Mode and Kudra. And in both of those, you take a ridiculous amount of damage if you're playing Mage. Mage is so squishy. So having that defense literally keeps you alive more times than not. Cook him. Alright. Oh, he's not been cooked. He is a runic. Hi there, fella. Good grief. I didn't realize my man was a runic. Keg W almost died to a construct for the first time in years. That would have been real embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. That would have been awkward. That would have been a chat message of all time. 2B was slain by Gaia Construct. I'm gonna sneeze. Good grief. Sheesh. I swear I didn't even touch grass yesterday. I don't know. I did take the trash out. That's probably the issue. I'm allergic to going outside. Thank you, squirrel. Come here, boy. Where's my ink, man? I played an hour last time, didn't spawn an ink. It's been 20 minutes. I haven't spawned one yet. It's not a good look. I'm not gonna lie. Not a good look at all. You know what, though? I'm probably on the wrong magical power, actually. Let's call Maxwell, shall we? See what we can do here. We've got... Oh, yeah. Just crank it into strength, and that should be close enough. Close enough. thought it was going to be inside. It was not. That ain't even worth doing with how much prices dropped right now. I mean, Chimera's still like 90 mil. And odds are it's going to go back up a little bit before the update drops. Everybody's freaking out because they think the update's going to drop tomorrow, but nobody reads patch notes and realizes that it's going to be like a month. So it'll probably go back up in the next week or two. At least a little bit. But once the update drops, it'll definitely crash. But Griffin Feathers also are not a bad investment right now because need a lot of those for the update. So I probably need to buy some Soul String, actually. Soul String, how much are these? Do these go in sacks? Maybe. No, they don't. Alright. Are you doing melee? I mean, I always do melee. So, this is not new information. Yoink. But also, they are nerfing RCM, so might as well get used to it. Diana mobs, all of them are now going to be 50% resistant to magic damage. Plus, they're going to have a bajillion health. Plus, you lose so much scav coins. Huh? How does hype affect scav coins? I'm Confucian. Coins from killing the mobs. I mean, I've got scav 6 on this thing. Hello? Hello? You're using crown? Yeah, I mean, I want to level it though. Like, you know. Gear for T5 Tarantula before Primordial. I mean, you can use... Hold up. You can use Tarantula gear. But, I mean, Crimson is definitely ideal. Swap to Griffin. Boom. Alright. Never getting into a bill. I mean, when Diana update comes out, it'll be a lot easier. But I already have it at 100 mil. Like, I already got that, and I got like so much more revs to do. By the time I'm at 75 mil rev meter, it's gonna be ridiculous. Ain't no way bro did back to back. Are we trolling? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yoink. Can we star him, please? Should probably get those. Someone star him. I'm trying to grab mine. Ugh. There we go. Sheesh. Papega. Alright. Easy 90 mil would have been nice. I probably saved my Chimera, but I don't know. I guess I would sell them because they're going down. An alpha? Nope, this is main. Alpha should still be closed, I think. Yeah, it is. Unfortunate. Might change the health into a bar. I need my Rose of Hearts on 1.21. On Bad Lion. It's probably legit just like health bar or something. Health number. Hide health bar. I don't know. Show health updates. Yeah, health bar right here. There it is. If you don't know what it is, literally look it up and it will be there. Pretty much. That's usually how it goes. Alright, got your legend. Do I need later tier recruiter comps to make Crimson good? I mean, it's better than Necron at hot, but yeah, you do to make it better than like Burning and Infernal, you gotta have those comps. Do. Where's my inks, bro? They're not spawning in. It's rigged. Messed up. This is messed up. I don't get how upgrading it works. I mean, you star it, and once it gets to 10 stars, the next time you star it, it increases the level. For real, Fred. For real. Spawning enough for both of us, I swear. Start like 20 times. Well, you start 10 times, so it starts at base, you start 10 times, and then the next time you start, it becomes hot with 0 stars. And then you start at hot 10 times, and the next time you start, it becomes burning with 0 stars. And then you start that 10 times, becomes fiery. That 10 times, becomes infernal. And once it gets to infernal, you can get it up to 15 stars. And then that's the max. I'm gonna sneeze again. Good night. What's going on? What the heck? Rip Regent. You hate to seize it. Thank you again, Squirrel. Do I need the comp to make it fire? You have to have, yeah, the other comps. Like, for hot tier, you gotta have hot comp. For burning tier, you gotta have burning comp. Etc. Do. Moving on. Bro, I need an ink up in here. Hold on, let me make sure we go to party chat so that when I do eventually spawn one, I can paste the chords in the right channel. Invest like 100 mil into feathers. I would invest in soul string right now. That's what I'm doing. Because there's a ridiculous amount of braided feathers required for these upgrades, yeah. Soul string do kind of go burr. Do. And also claws. Like, there's a lot of recipes with the claws. How many claws do I have right now? 310 enchanted ancient claws. I think that'll hold us over for a little bit. The claw. Need to watch Toy Story again, bro. It's been too long. I watched the 5th one or whatever somewhat recently. Wasn't too bad. Yoink. Had a new epic and not enough money, bruh. SMH. What level is better than Tarantula for health and damage? I mean, I think base burning is better than Tarantula for health, at least. I don't know about against. I mean, that's gonna be better than Primordial. Honestly, I mean, hot tier is better than Primordial, I would think. Like, Crimson's goated, dude. Probably fine, but I don't know. Damage or defense-wise, I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat that. Like, those sets give great damage or great defense against whatever you're fighting. You know, like Primordial is great for defense against Tarantulas. Final Destination's goated for against E-Man. Like, I don't think you're really gonna beat that kind of defense, but the damage from Crimson and stuff is just goated. I thought I went to your donation sound to get, or that I want your donation sound to get changed to the claw. That is kind of a W sound, low key. Good way to find Corleone. Need to kill once for a commission. Do they have? I want to say they made it so you could find him with a wishing compass now, but I might be trolling. I might be trolling. Do I only need the comp to use it or just to make it? Yeah, you have to have the comp to use it as well as make it. Like, you can't just go buy an Infernal set and be able to use it with no Kudra comps, you know? Drop 60 mil on a Burning Aurora set for this Diana. Yo. Worth it. Good investment, though. Burning, go crazy. Get these Hephaestus anvils. I'm gonna have to make so many of those as well. It's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna need one to make the urn upgrade for my black cat pet. Need one for the remedies and one for the relic for my G-Drags. Probably need another one for the other relic for my Jade Dragon. I'm gonna go that crazy. I don't know. I may not go that crazy on the Jade Drag because I imagine the next foraging update will have a better pet item. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. Why not second Jade? Ain't no way we're trying to get me to go for a second Jade Dragon. That's crazy. Because I'm poor, that's why. Is there a foraging pet item? Not right now. That's why everyone's using minus relics on their Jade Dragons. It does give a slight amount of stuff. Hi there, fella. No loot. Mauled. Oh, hi. Gonna be some crazy Jade Dragon meta swamp. I don't know about that. Sold. Yay. Yoink. Any advice for bazaar flipping on Iron Man? Well, the first step is to swap to a normal profile. So that's step number 1. And then, good luck. Pretty much. That's step number 1, de-iron. And then get RNG carried. Pretty much. Cooked. Boom, boom. Let's see, what else have we here? Just grab this, because why not? Next. There is a couple of randoms in the lobby. We may have to swap. We may have to do it. Why is half of my party AFK anyways? So I have 6 people in the lobby and like 2 aren't doing things. What's going on? Okay. One guy's AFK, and then what about the Iron Man? It's good, Kyoko. Party wreck. Just Legendary Griffin right now. We are not going E-Man 9 level sweats yet. New turtle thing on Galatia, it had a super long name, Shellwise. Is that what we're talking about? Dude, the Iron Man is in our party. No, he is not. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do. His name was like 20 letters long. If it's a turtle, it was called Shellwise. It's the only turtle in Galatia right now. Unless they added something new that I did not hear about or read in patch notes. Yoink. Be able to join in a few minutes if you get a spot. Alrighty. We are full at the moment. Oh. Hi there. Can we hold still? I'm trying. I'm wasting so much right now. Yoink. There we go. Alright. Somebody with looting 5, kill it, please. Anyone got looting 5? Or am I gonna have to do it? Alright then. I guess I'm killing it. Alright. No luck. Sag. Depression. Oh. It definitely didn't say shell-wise. I don't know. That's the only turtle on Galatia should be. Are we sure it was a turtle? I am Confucian. Do. Yes. It could have been a bug, depending on... It could have been a mod bugging out, calling it the wrong thing or something. That does happen with some mods on newer versions. They bug out with names of things. He was hunting it for 2 hours. Like, going for one of them, or he was hunting a bunch of them? A bunch? Yeah, it's shell-wise, man. Like, there's literally no other... There's no other turtles. He was locked in. I think it's gotta be just a mod bugged out, because that's the only turtle on Galatia. I think his mod, he just had a mod bugging out, calling it the wrong name or something. Or it could have been a mod that renamed it. That's also possible, I guess. Do we know the reason for closing alpha? Well, apparently there was a bug with damage. I'm pretty sure there was a bug with damage, because when I was playing and everyone that I talked to that played it was doing like half of their normal damage. So I think either Crown of Avarice was bugged out or something else was going on that was messed up. Yoink. I mean, let me make sure that it's still called the Shellwise Shard. Yeah, so they haven't changed the name of the mob then. Doot. Hello there. I hope that they've made because the Harpy is a mob now, by the way, in the Diana event. So hopefully that means that you can hunt it for the Harpy Shard. I didn't see that anywhere in patch notes. I should have tested that, but that would be a big deal because Harpy Shard is a pain in the butt. It's one of the worst shards to get right now because it's a bird shard, so you have to get bird shards to like fuse into it, and you need 96 of that shard, so you need like nearly 500 bird shards to be able to get it. It's like absurd. It's kind of absurd. Friend was dealing 1.1 mil in alpha, but over 2 mil in main. Sadly, I never joined the alpha. Yeah, I was doing like less than a mil against Minotaurs with Dayblade. Like, so goofy. All right, yoink. Bang. Swap back to Griffin. Alrighty, I'm cooking him. Come here, dude. No loot. Feels bad, mans. Moving on. Why is my speed so low? Takes forever for that effect to go away. Inks are so annoying. Mods to use. All my mods built into Badline client. You have every attribute? I do, yes. All the ones that exist on the main server at the moment I have fully maxed. Because those do give SkyBlock XP. So. Do. Yoink. Moving on. Okay. Interesting. Should I spawn a second ink or a third ink, I guess? We've had good ink luck so far. It's been less than an hour and we finally got 2 inks. I mean, better than it has been, at least in the past. Ideally, we'd be getting still more than that, but you know, it's acceptable rates, I guess. Somewhat acceptable. Contacts works for Diana. Yeah, you can use it to help get your last hit to have ferocity on it, which apparently messes with pet rules and lets you swap your pet to G-Drag for the magic find. So I could at least do that. I might actually, hold up. Where's my Huntax? I have it in here somewheres. There we go. Alright, that should help. That should help quite a bit. Just get my final hits with that. Let me make sure that works on one of these regular mobs here in a second. Although the problem is I don't have looting 5 on it, so I don't know. I think you like hit and then swap back to the day immediately. Boom. So we do like this and then well, I did too much damage, but you know what I'm saying. How much ferocity do I get actually right now? I have 20. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, on others' inks, oh, I don't know if it still works. So they were talking about, there was something with Huntaxes that got changed in the last update. Do you have Ferocious Man on Star and your party mana drains for you? Yeah. But I ain't that sweaty. I'm not quite that sweaty. Not quite. Alright, we gotta at least get something off of an ink. Eventually, right? Surely. Got a Juju 3 days ago. Very nice, very nice. Congratulations. Come here, boy. Yoink. Alrighty, make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. Had it for M2. I'd recommend, like, I don't know, you can probably do it at like 32 or something. You don't need anything too crazy. 32, 34, somewhere around there is what I'd say. But it's just going to depend on, oh wow, that was nice. Just going to depend on like what master stars you got and how good your gear is, your magical power, that sort of thing. Combat levels, all that jazz. Yoink. But M2 makes bank right now, so it's definitely good to go for. Good by itself in dungeons, or doesn't need terror for archer? Oh no. You cannot use the Kudra sets in dungeons. They are not dungeonizable. They are trash compared to Necron. So no. You can use it with Necron and be fine, though. I mean, to shoot more, I mean, yeah, you need the terror armor to shoot more arrows than one, but still don't use it in dungeons. Because you will get one tapped. Smile. Pretty much. Yoink. Is it better to have lots more arrows flying? Not really. So you have to have, if you have, here, look. Let's see, where's my terror set? Right here. Okay. So if I put on one piece of terror armor, and let me grab my term. This is what your term arrows do if you have one piece of terror armor on. Let's see if I get the stacks up. Oh, first off, it's impossible to get the stacks up, so you actually shoot extra arrows. But yeah, like, see, it's impossible to get the stacks up enough. Because it only lasts, I don't know. Doesn't last long. So it's very difficult to make that work. That if you have 3 pieces on and can actually, you know, make it work out, then it's still gonna be less than ideal. Okay, hold up, let me actually pay attention. Do. Boom, boom, boom. Where is bro? Yoink. Alright, can we start throwing shurikens at it so I don't have to? Because I'm about to go broke off of shurikens alone. For real, for real. Alright, let's see. Ow. Alright. There we go. I didn't have the auto pet rule enabled, so it doesn't matter. Fun. You know what? Screw it. Got a plushie, unfortunately. But let me do this. Where's my auto pet rules? Yoink. Alright. This should help. Okay, win, kill, mythological mob, equip Gregory. And then when Star Slayer quest, it'll equip my ghoul pet. So now I don't have to keep swapping around those rules. That'll help a lot. Bam, 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 bam. But yeah. Are you hunting it? So if you get a ferocity hit on it, then it will swap your pet with auto pet rules, and you actually get the magic find at the right time. So it's weird how it works, but it do work. So that should help me get extra magic find a little bit. Don't get stacks with 1 piece. Okay. But yeah, so you have to wear like 2 pieces of it to get the extra arrows, and then that's just way less damage even doing extra arrows, because first off, most of the time your the bosses that you're fighting aren't going to take that much damage, and also the arrows get floppy and they don't go that far with only 2 pieces. And then just in dungeons, by not using dungeon gear, you do terrible damage. You can shoot 5 arrows with term, yeah, with full terror or 3/4 or half, whatever. Bing. But you still don't use it in dungeons because it's trash. Like, this is Infernal Terror. I get, like, just look at this. We get 51 strength, 15 crit chance, and 188 crit damage. Whereas with, well, I guess I don't have a Necron's piece on me, do I? Well, I got rid of all my Necron gear, so I can't exactly show it, but like you can see, even with Storm gear, I get 200 strength in dungeons. That's the gray number on the right. 200 strength in dungeons and 390 crit damage. Like, even in Storm gear, I would do more damage with a bow than I would with Terror. And then, yeah, we can see this, like, 350 strength, 300 crit damage. Like, it's a lot of... You just do way more. Get mine. All right, there you go. 500 crit damage, 600 strength. Found a guy auto-clicking 2 Lush lilac bushes. Good grief, I can't breathe. KW. Could not say that. What's the number? So those numbers are actual stat boosts that you get from like Reforge. And then the ones in blue is Reforge. The ones in yellow is Fumings and Hot Potato Books. The ones in pink are gems. And the gray number is what the stat that you get in dungeons. Alright, let me swap. Nope. Next. And the pink. Yeah, the pink is gems. Right. Everyone to your island? Okay, I'll do it. Bang. Yoink. la. Trash. Reforge and dim numbers added to the number on the left. Yes. Alright, there we go. Got it. Can I get a cake? So yeah, when we go for lunch, I'll probably go to my island and can grab it there. Or if we get a profile review or something. Are they included? Yeah, they're included. Like you can see, I get 12 crit chance in total. Like at base, Infernal Crimson doesn't give crit chance. Or attack speed. Only T3 members on the signs? I don't know. I don't even remember. If people ask for it, then I do it. But not really. Just do T3 members plus Fred. Like on the signs on like at the front of my island, I think that's just like OGs right there. I think that's just my OGs for people that have like given me MVP plus and stuff. Nah, Juju is very good for clear. Yeah, Juju's goated. If you need to, like if you're bursing, you can use bouncy arrows. That helps a lot. Getting extra mobs taken down per shot. Yeah, Juju's good. Of course, term is better, but like before term, Juju is the best. MVP plus plus would technically be a write-off. I think that is true, actually, but do. Since it's very business, yeah, I know. I used to, I mean, I write off like games that I play on Twitch. Can write those off if I bought them, and that sort of thing, like gaming chair and microphone investments, that sort of thing. Do. Yay. Is there a way to get homing arrows? I can't aim. Well, that's bouncy arrows. Bouncy arrows will, like, if you hit one shot, then it'll hit like multiple other mobs as well, but yeah, not straight up homing arrows. That's not a thing. Yo, it's good, Miz. Hello, fellow Diana gamers that will love Diana after the update drops. Let's go. I hope it comes out soon. But no, it's going to be like 3 weeks at least, I imagine. At the very least. At the very, very leastest. Bam, bam. Yoink. Get 3 magic find. Is that good for Diana? I mean, any magic find helps for sure. Or if you consume Jerry Candy. Oh, well, I think once you consume one of them, it counts as a god potion effect, I believe. Well, I do believe. Alright, hold up. Let me do this. Hit him with a pet swap. Griffin. Good grief. You sit still. Boom. It's a 1 in 5 chain. Yeah, we got a star. Guys, make sure to use a shuriken on your mobs, please. Ay. Ain't no way. Swear 2B is blind. Bro, how? I'm gonna rage quit. Like, just use a star. What do you spawn it? It's not supposed to be my job. Alpha opened last night, it did, but it's not open now. Ay, ay, ay. Should not mute TNT for harassment, real. Said your name like 5 times. Like, why not just hit him before then? I had to swap, like, I had to armor swap, I had to pet swap, and then I had to get him low, and nobody could throw a star in that whole time. Like, are we serious? Like, just throw a star at it. Papega. Sheesh. I'm gonna go crazy, man. What happened? You gotta hit the Inquis with the Shuriken, so you get the 5% extra magic finds. But nobody did that in the entire time. It took me to armor swap, pet swap, and do everything else. And so then we waited until he was 1 HP, and I'm trying to get my ferocity hit, and then we threw a star at him, so I don't get any magic find. It's good times. And then they're yelling at me like it's my fault. Like, nice, guys. Nice. Fun times. Farming to Hyperion using only Diana. Crazy, dude. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna have to solo Diana at this point. Like, it's wild. I'm about to have to go spawn this this Rev because I can't deal with this popping on my screen every 2 seconds. It's kind of messed up. Yoink. Alright, let's do this real quick. This is a problem. And then he spawns one. Alright, hold up. Where are we at? Over here. Alright, tell me we got a shuriken on this thing. Thank you. Pet. Swap to Griffin. Okay. Please. That did. I got a ferocity hit and it didn't kill him. There we go. First try. Alright. Fun times. Reaper dropped a Shelmet. Unlucky, dude. Farming 60 from only Diana. Yeah, I ain't that desperate. Not quite. Pipe and Term. I think for going for G-Drag is good next. I usually recommend getting G-Drag before Hype, honestly. So, yeah. For sure. What about Ferocity? When the Ferocity procs, it swaps my pet to G-Drag and lets me get the magic find on the kill from G-Drag instead of from Griffin pet. So I get a bunch of extra magic find if I get Ferocity on the last hit. That's why we're using the Hunt Axe. Yep, it kills through the Hunt Axe. It's a weird little glitch that we can use to still get auto, pet rule Ferocity. I have not, Ms. I did get to kill, I got to kill the 2 new mythic mobs, but unfortunately my shadow play was broken, so I did not get to actually make short about it like I wanted to, so I'm kind of sad. And I was gonna go play alpha this morning until we got those 2 guys to spawn in, and unfortunately it's closed, so I'm just kind of sad now. Can you tell me the mythic Griffin pet recipe? It is in the video, in the pinned comment, but I do not have it memorized. Think Frosty now? Yeah. G-Drag give more magic find the Black Cat? Oh yeah. 100%. The update needs such a rework. I mean, the damage, there's definitely like a damage bug that was going on for sure. But if that gets fixed, can we? All right, whatever. I guess I star everything. Next. Do. Come here. Okay. All right. Dropped a Shelmet. Unlucky man. Unlucky man. And the entire point of Black Cat to have good magic finds. It's mainly for pet luck, honestly, in the current build of the game. I mean, it's good for magic finds, but yeah, I mean, it's like literally, what, 10% of the price? Pay your own now? I can, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's 10% of the price. It can't be expected to be better, really. But it's still best for pet luck. Dayblade is literally useless now. I mean, how about that? It has 20 base magic find on it, and having Chimera on it still helps. So it's still the best magic find weapon in the game. Like, granted, it's for Slayers. If you have Hab Tactics, it's better to put Chimera 5 on all of your like unique weapons, but like the amount of people that are gonna do that is very slim. And it gives like the late game players something to go for. Or end game billionaires, trillionaires. Something to spend money on. Well, they'd remove Magic Find from the game and add another system. Well, they said they were gonna rework Magic Find, but I'm not sure how they plan to do that. But yeah, I don't think it's getting fully removed. Alright, we got it. We hit them with a wardrobe swap and a pet swap. Bang. Come here, boy. I don't know if I was holding the right weapon there. It's all good. It's all good. Pet luck apply to dragons? Yes. But magic find is better. So, pet luck is like for crafting pets, it's better, but magic find is generally like G-Drag is better to use on like when trying to spawn a dragon than. Which Frosty, I have 20. Yoink. Which I do have. No, it is strong mana on this. I thought I had ferocious. 20 with the flare. Oh no, 22 like at base. Boom. Do. So a third of the time we can be getting ferocity hits. It doesn't have to be the fastest thing in the world, but third is decent enough, I think. Magic find also apply to dragons? Yes. Yep. How long until class average 50? I got 650 runs to do. So in total, it'll be about like 80 hours of M7. So it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna try and do a decent chunk of runs off stream. And then whenever we're about to hit like a class level or something big like that, then I'll stream it. But I'll definitely stream when we hit class average 50. But I'm gonna do most of the grind off stream, just because it's easier that way. Can actually, like, I barely can read chat while playing M7 anyways, so. When's Aatrox? See, it's Diana right now, so how long until Finnegan? We have 5 hours till Finnegan, so 11 hours. This Aatrox is right after Finnegan. Get ferocious mana on the Sorrow. I guess I could. Or do I have? I might have a couple levels of it. in here somewhere. It's hardened mana. Eh. Can we grab, let's see, first mana 5. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alrighty. That should help. Hold up, let me actually just do that. Boom. Alrighty, cool. Recommend G-Drag for Hype? Would you recommend liquidating Hype for G-Drag? No. Like, if you already have it, roll with it. But just make money until, like, do F7 or something until you can afford it. With Scarf Shards too? Yeah, Scarf Shards saved me 100 runs. It was going to be 750 runs. But Scarf Shards cut off like 100 of those runs. So that was a pretty big deal. I mean, I was thinking it would be, you know, a full flat 20% decrease in runs, but it's actually like I already have, you know, a percentage from Hecatomb. I have a percentage from other things, so it kind of makes sense. Also, I need to get my Hecatomb fully leveled. It's only got Hecatomb 3 on this helmet right now. So as we get Hecatomb leveled up on that, that'll be helping a bit as well. But yeah, I got the shard max yesterday, so could fully calculate exactly how much we needed. Yeah, I'll probably have to do a couple like mage runs in like M5 or something to try and get my class XP to work out the way I need it to, so that we get all of the classes leveled on the same run. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see exactly what happens. Yoink. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to having that done. That's gonna be a big deal. Gonna be a very big deal. All my Skyblock XP. Like, I got 5 from Dungeons Beastiary, which I'll grind. Maybe I grind that a little bit on stream. Go for some Dungeons Beastiary, and then we'll hopefully have it all maxed by the time we're done with class average 50, which will be pretty epic. There's good Caesar. What's up, King? How's it going, guys? Pretty solid. No Chimera books yet, but it's all good. We're just hanging out, having a good time. Run up here. Takes longer to max class average or garden. I think it's probably garden for right now. Once crop milestone reworks comes in, it's 100% gonna be class average. Because I mean, the 20% nerf is definitely a big deal that we've already gotten on, like with the scarf attribute. But garden takes like 700 hours. I'm not gonna lie. But it took me like 700 hours to max that, which granted I didn't start off with like hyper max gear. If you wait until you can get like fully maxed out gear before you really go for it, then oh, please stand still, dude. There we go. All right, let me get Griffin. All right, no luck. All good. No way Fred loot shares Chimera off me, bro. This game's trash. Ain't no way. Yeah, you can do the shurikens for money. I don't think they're like crazy, but it is an option. Ain't no way. Any good drops today? Well, Fred just loot shared a Chimera book off of me, so that's the best drop off of my stuff that anyone's gotten yet. So, yeah, now. Methods for getting fishy treats? Isn't that from seals? Something like that. Are you even doing Diana? You haven't maxed? Yeah, but it's still fun. It's still enjoyable if I actually get good drops. Now I'm kind of raging, but you know. If I get the good drops off of my kills, then it's usually a lot more fun. To be fair. But might as well, right? You don't get the amount of magic find that we're getting right now from Jerry perks very often, so kind of want to take advantage of it. Shelmet. Gross. Disgusting. Don't look like you're having fun. Yeah, I'll be fine after I loot share this Chimera off Fred real quick. Alright, can we kill this Minotaur? Good grief. Alright, let me do this. Okay. There we go. No Chimera, sad. And he drops a plushie. There's the karma. Oh, they're from the beach balls? Yeah, that's here at the seal. I thought so. But yeah, I don't have any like crazy tech, to be honest. No crazy tech that I'm aware of. I know there was cobweb strats back in the day, but yeah, people got banned for that, so wouldn't recommend that one. Drops plushie from my first ink today. Oh man. That's kind of wild. That's kind of yikes. They got banned. Oh yeah, man. People were legit AFKing that. People were AFKing, making 300 mil an hour with that. They got wiped. A lot of people got wiped for doing that. Oh, they just patched it? Nah, they wiped like a bunch of billionaires. It was kind of crazy. I feel like maybe a profile rollback would have been in order, but a whole wipe is crazy, I think. But I don't know. Kind of crazy. So remember the ban wave coming after the great gemstone dupe? Oh yeah. That was an experience right there. What happened back when Year the Seal first came out, there was a bug where you could throw the balloons into webs and just stand under it and like get the count to go insanely high. So people would legit just AFK underneath it, under a web, and make like 300 million plus coins an hour. And they got wiped for doing that. Because I mean, it was bug abuse, but still, man, like, I think banning for a week or something and rolling back the profile to maybe a week before would have been alright, but like a full wipe, dude, of people with thousands of hours of gameplay, I don't know. I feel like that was a little bit harsh. Just a little bit, but summer 23, maybe? Was that when Year of the Steel came out? I guess that was it. Or was it last year? I want to say it was last year. Oh, the gemstone dupe? Yeah, I think that was 23. Yoink. Of course, the YouTuber didn't get wiped. I mean, Huteo got wiped. That is a YouTuber who did get wiped. Remember when fishing upgrade stones were 80 mil? Oh, like the minions? The minion upgrade? They're a little pricey at the start there for sure. Yoink. Next. Oh, we only got 5 people. What's going on here? I haven't seen Noah in a long time. What's been going on with Noah? I saw that he was in limbo, right? You do not get kicked if you just go limbo. What's going on here? Fishing 22, what should I do to level it up? Bayou fishing is fine. You can do crimson or crystal nucleus, I mean. Lava fishing as well. Tried to get one next year into invest and then they crashed to like 20. Still pretty good money though. Yeah, still not bad. I get bubble in here then. Yeah, think so. Do. I suppose. Let me make sure. Boom, 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 bam. Do. Key settings, all invites. There we go. Yoink. All right. Merked. Primal Fear. Wait for it. Hi. Alrighty. Darkness. Goated song, for real. I need to watch the Lego movie again, dude. It's been too long. It's been too long. Alright, I don't think we're gonna go for too much longer. I mean, I know it's only been like an hour and a half, Diana, but I'm kind of sleepy still. I might play some Monster Hunter on Twitch later, low-key. So I do need to finish that game. Gotta finish it. Tried to get fishing 24 because I crafted my rod early so I couldn't use it. Gave someone like 4 stacks of chum buckets and then I used Luminous Bracelet and spam filled them. That's one way to do it, I guess. And then gave the fishes to the witch. Yeah, that's true. You could do that too. Forgot she gives fishing XP now. It's a good way to start off into fishing. Yoink. Oh, sorry. I thought I had taken him down already. We out here trolling. Okay. Boom. Next. Well then. Alrighty, we're gonna go until 10 more burrows, I think. Let's see, 1. Only counting the ones that give mobs, by the way. Hold up, let me just... Next ink. Alright, next ink, sure. From anyone that spawns. It doesn't have to be mine, though. That works. We'll do that. No loot. Gives crazy XP. Like if you start at fishing 0, you get like 10 levels for 300k. Yeah, it's kinda mad. Absolutely mad. Okay. Next. Close. All right, there we go. Do this. Voila. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. Alright, somebody's got to spawn an ink though. That does kind of fall in with the requirements of this agreement. Chimera, you stay longer. If I drop a Chimera, I'll stay longer, sure. If I drop one. If someone else drops one, then it's Jover. Like, someone else drops one and not me, then it's Jover. It's unacceptable. Since Enchantment's no longer necessary, is Remedies or Relic default for G-Drag? Remedies, usually. Relic's good if you're going for Magic Finds, but Remedies if you're doing like M7 or Kudra for that extra damage. But most people end up with 2 G-Drags at this point. It's kind of the meta. 1 for Remedies, 1 for Relic. Which, I mean, if I absolutely had to, I could sell one of mine. I could do it. But I'd rather not. I'd rather not. They're a little bit pricey nowadays. You know? Alrighty, somebody got one. Here we go, fellas. Let me hit him with a wardrobe swap. With a pet swap. How did he die? That was weird. I don't even know how he died. Alright then. Well, 07's no Chimera. We'll finish this burrow chain real quick, since I already started it. And then it's Jover. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. We'll raid somebody before we have enough people on Twitch. And I'll probably be back on Twitch, actually, in the next, hopefully, couple hours. I don't actually have anything to edit for once, which is nice. I don't know. I probably need to make it short, but maybe I'll make it short. But other than that, should be done. All right. But yeah, stream already over. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of a short one today because the video was actually doing really good before I was streaming. So I want to make sure we give it some time to shine as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure to drop a like on the stream. Smash the sub button if you haven't already. And I'm going to go eat. So y'all have a good one. God bless.